Viewer, and welcome back to Game On plays Princes of the Apocalypse, a D&D 5th edition module. I'm the Game Master, Games with Dialogue, and with me, as usual, are the 5 players. Dang it. Let's cut that and try that again. I can do that so much better.
Take 2.
Take 2. Did you just...
Yeah.
Did you just clack me?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. All right. Hello, viewer, and welcome back to Game On. We play Princes of the Apocalypse. I am the Game Master, Games with Dialogue, and joining me tonight are the 5 usual players. People, if you'd like to introduce yourselves before we get into it this evening.
Hi, my name is Ben. I'm playing Auther, the Eldritch Knight Orc.
I'm Freya. I'm playing Dusk, the Asmar Paladin.
Hi, and I'm Frank. I am playing the Goblin Ranger, Gnies.
I'm Ryan. I'm playing the Tiefling Wizard, Grunbur.
I'm Sabrina. I'm playing Maeve, the half-elf bard.
All right. So, let's jump into the summary from last week. You all left Red Larch to head up to... I'll take us to the valley, actually. In the map we left off on. You all decided to go from Red Larch to the town of... to take there to a place called Summit Hall in order to... Do you remember where you were trying to find at the end of this little roundabout way? What you're looking for?
The Drow base, assume.
Oh yeah,
assumingly?
the priestess Niran, something like that.
That was the name of the Drow priestess. That is correct. But do you remember where you're trying to... You had a direction given to you, a place, a name.
Sacred Stone Monastery.
Right. All right. So you all are trying to get from here in Red Larch to here in Belliard, and from there head south to Summit Hall, and they may know the whereabouts of the Sacred Stone Monastery. That's the best that Harburg could do for you, or anybody in Red Larch. So we ended the episode with you trekking through the Somber Hills the first day, camping out at night, and witnessing a Knoll band, war band, traveling band, whatever, crossing through in the dead of night. A poor stealth band of gnolls attacking you guys. You pulled through with flying colors, no casualties on your end, and then proceeded to spend the rest of the night resting and recovering. So now it is daytime. You've also looted the corpses, I assumed. I think we gave you everything that they had.
Yeah.
I wanted the
Now the day has dawned, a new day, and we will begin there.
We didn't take a long rest yet, right? Or
you guys intended to take a long rest, right?
We were gonna let the people that didn't get a full rest sleep in the cart until...
yeah,
Yes.
All right.
I will instruct Groom to scout ahead again.
Okay.
Well, the rest of us sleep because Groom actually did sleep the whole night.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he didn't have much need for his little Petrodon pet in that fight.
Yeah.
dang it. Is that really going to just stay right there? Okay. All right. So let's pick it up then with you guys in the morning. All right. Can you guys see that?
String noises.
Yes.
That is a
the horses
beautiful
and
draw.
my poor my poor attempt at a drunk heart. I couldn't find a good wagon that I could get for free, so you guys get this.
Ooh.
The
There we go.
horses look weird.
It's because they're squashed. They're not they're full size. But I mean they're normal horses. Don't worry about it. I'm not trying to trick you with weird alien horses.
I didn't think so. I just thought those are some weird icons.
We get assassinated by horses in our sleep.
Oh god. That would be terrible.
First Venus, now horses.
So let me step back a second here, and point out where you guys are in relation to. Oh, hold on. I need to find the map. Let me point out where you guys are in relation to your goal here. All right. So you have traveled. I'll mark it in red, actually, just a red circle. You guys have traveled to about here along the route.
Oh, that way.
Let me actually get rid of this.
Bad.
Can I get rid of this? Yes. There we go. So it's early morning. The sun has come up. Breakfast can be had, and you guys can be on your way if you wish.
Yeah.
Right.
See any
What?
curious what kind of birds? Do you see any birds around here?
Yeah, there's a few birds. There's mostly mountain stuff. There's one or two birds that live near Red Larch that travel this far into the hills, but it's becoming increasingly rare. You've got thrushes, other kinds of mountain birds that I'm not familiar with, but they exist.
All right. Trying to think of something big enough I could maybe shoot down for breakfast.
No, you don't see anything bigger than like the palm of your hand.
Shoot a bunch of them.
Okay.
Nah.
Gnies, you said you were sending Groom out?
Yeah, just like last night or last previous day, just scouting path a little bit up ahead.
Okay.
Still in eyesight, but just
All right.
so we have a bird's eye view things.
Okay. Give me a perception check for Groom. All right.
Nice.
Good. So I don't know how long you're going to keep him out scouting, but he will return to you at some point and let you know what he saw. How does that work with your beast handling? Can he talk to you, or do you need to have talk to animals active?
Well, I need to speak with animals active to actually be understanding him.
Mm-hmm.
I think. Let's see. I think he can understand my basic commands,
Okay.
and that's it.
All right. So you send him out to fly around, and he comes back eventually, and he seems agitated, energetic, more excited than usual about something.
All right. This is after I have rested for enough time to finish a long rest, or
No, this is before you spend your 8 hours. Maybe an hour has passed on the road.
Well, I will cast Speak with Animals then.
All right.
Sam,
Go
what's
ahead.
up, buddy?
I saw my family. I saw my friends.
Oh, all right. Show me.
And Gnies will strap himself in, or strap Groom into the harness and get into riding position.
Okay.
And
All right, let's go, guys. Guys, I am out for a bit.
Where are you going?
Find some friends.
More goblins?
Okay, just be safe.
Maeve just grunts and continues to sleep.
I didn't wake up.
Which one? Who's driving the wagon right now?
I think I would be.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Yes, it's been like an hour. So, Gnies, give me an animal handling if you're going to ride your flying mount.
all right.
All right. So you guys have. Well, all right. Hold on. Back up. Gnies, that's good enough to stay on the mount. He will circle up into the air and then start flying off in this direction from the cart, over the mountains, over the hills. It doesn't take a long time, maybe like 10 minutes or so, soaring over the clouds, over the tops of these rocky spires and pillars, when you spot this spire that rises up further than the mountains around it. And at first you think it's just a natural made rock spire, but as you get closer, it looks like a tower that's been carved out of the rock. And you can hear... Well, you give me a perception check, actually. What you can hear.
Nice.
Whoa.
Oh, you crit. All right. Let me reveal what you see as you fly. From your bird's eye view, you can see more, but because it's so early in the morning, the morning fog hasn't really lifted from the land. So below you is like this blanket of white. But as you get closer to about... You can see. I will reveal that. Yeah. So you fly this way, and off in the distance, because you've only gone for 20 minutes at this point, off in the distance, you can see this tower rising out of the clouds, out of the morning fog, and you hear the sound of other Petrodons off in the distance. It's faint because of the distance, but it's unmistakable to you.
All right. I will get close. I will get closer to the tower.
Okay. I'm going to say that once this whole hex here, one hex will take you about an hour to cross. If you're willing to go that long.
Yeah, sure.
All right. So you get closer to the tower, and now you can see that it's definitely a real tower. It's not. It was carved out of the stone of the mountain, but it's definitely a tower. It's got windows carved into it, and you can see people moving around inside the windows. And you can see one or two Petrodons flying out to go hunt, you imagine, and then come back and like disappear below the fog bank.
All right. I will get close enough, and I would like to try and see what kind of people are moving about.
Do you want to stealth, or are you just going to fly right up?
I'm going to try to stay slightly stealthy, so that I'm not just being seen that easily.
All right. Give me a stealth roll with disadvantage.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Stealth.
All right.
Oh,
You fly.
And then give me another perception check because you're trying to accomplish something different than before. That one, you don't. Yeah. So 21, you fly up to the tower, and as you get closer, you can make out more details. There's definitely humans inside the tower and on the roof. But then you hear shouting as they have definitely spotted you. One of them's pointing, and a few of the ones on the roof come running over to the edge and look out. You're still miles away, but you're close enough, and they're close enough that you guys can tell what's going on, if that makes sense.
Alright. Do they look
They're-
hostile? Or
None of them seem to be firing bows at you. None of them seem to be grabbing for any weapons. They've noticed you and are like shouting something to get other people aware of your existence.
alright, I will just wave at them.
Hmm.
And flying closer then.
Okay. How
will
close?
keep it-
How close
Well,
now?
I would just try to get closer until I see them getting hostile. But otherwise, I would just probably land
Land where?
on top of the tower.
All right. As you get close enough to the tower, like within 60 feet of the tower, close enough that you can see what these people look like. They notice that the little goblin riding this, and you can hear them shouting to get on their mounts and bring you in. Some of them run downstairs. One man in particular seems to be in charge, and I'm looking for his description for you right now. Oh, let's see here. Here we go. Is this it? I mean, I'm asking you guys. You wouldn't know, but let's
that's
see
it.
here. Tallest point for miles. Features. Roof. I'm looking for the roof. Pinnacle. All right. At the apex of the tower, the stairs terminate at a round stone gazebo that continues upwards in a needle-like minaret. Beyond this enclosure, lawn grows on the top of the tower. This doesn't apply to you. Okay. All right. Yeah, I need to click on this hypertext for this guy. This guy that looks like he's in charge looks older, like he's got gray hair on a blonde face. He looks tall and muscular, and he looks serious. He knows what he's doing. He has an air of like a professional commander about him. And he orders one of the men next to him to pull out a bow and start shooting at you.
Oh shit! All right. So how far am I?
About
Jake?
about 60 feet.
All right. Well, that sucks. As he does that, and they are like humans,
Yes.
and they're also riding Pteranodons.
You haven't seen that yet. You've seen those dinosaurs. You've seen those mounts, but you haven't seen anybody riding anything.
Well, if they start to be angry at me and start firing, I will turn around. I will cast Longstrider on Groom,
Okay.
and I will dash the hell out of there.
All right. How far can you move? 120 feet with Longstrider?
No. Longstrider gives 10 extra feet of movement, so that's
Oh.
70 feet of flying movement for Groom.
All right.
And so with the dash, that is 140 feet per round.
All right. 140 feet. Okay. So before any sort of chase can befall you, you've zipped beyond range of the tower. And give me a stealth. Well, not a stealth check because you're just fleeing. Yeah, after 2 or 3 rounds of this, you look back and the spire is a quickly diminishing dot on the horizon, and it doesn't seem like you're being followed.
All right. All right. After I'm far enough away, I will go back to the group.
Okay.
And yeah, traveling stealthily at normal pace until I reach them.
Okay. They have traveled 2 hours further in to the mountain since you left them. So they're not at the same place that you left.
No, I know, but I will follow the road to
Okay.
further.
As you fly along, you notice off in the distance, it's going to take you, let's see, I'm assuming you'd fly back to the road and then follow it to catch up to them. The 2 hours that it takes you to, well, hold on. I'm trying to think here. They would have gone this way for an hour and then this way for an hour. So yeah, it'll take you quite a while to catch up because you're coming back to the road and then flying this way. But as you fly,
I will not go to the point where they left off. I will go a bit further to where I think the road is going, and so.
Oh, all right. Then give me a survival check.
Awesome.
If you can find the road, just by going north.
Good. So that's a 12.
Okay. All right. A 12. It takes some doing. You're flying over the mountain range, flying over these hills. There are a lot of different little paths that you fly over that might be the road. The hills here are like bisected and intersected with paths that cut through it. So it's a little confusing from the air because the large path isn't paved. It's just a dirt clearing, a stamped down dirt road, well traveled, that runs through the mountains. So it will take you some time to find the group. What are the rest of you doing over this 2 hours or so that he's gone?
How long do we need to sleep?
Yeah.
I'd say the thing with the gnolls happened near the end of the night. So you guys need like 4 hours of uninterrupted sleep to get your stuff a long rest.
Well, I'd still be asleep.
Me too.
Okay.
Buddy.
All right.
Try to not mess things up since this is my first time driving a carriage.
All right. Give me an animal handling check, Author.
We're a farmer, right?
Oh, yeah.
You know how to handle animals, right?
Oh
15's
no,
fine.
no! I know how to handle boats, not animals.
These horses are pretty docile, and they know what they're doing. They're just pulling a wagon. You just have to direct them. So it's not difficult. You're just walking through the path here in the morning. It's a nice day outside. I mean, the wind's blowing, the sky's clear. There's nothing to worry about, really. You don't see any threats on the road, so it's smooth going. Gnies has been gone a long time, though. 2 hours turned into 3, and he's still not back. I don't know how you feel about that, but Gnies, eventually you see some trail markings that indicate this is the direction that your compatriots pass through. Some wagon wheel tracks, some horse scat. It's the closest thing. It's the closest thing you've got to a lead. So you start to follow that particular trail, and 3 hours after you left them, you managed to spot them ahead of you.
All right. I will fly to them.
Okay.
Land.
One other thing I should mention. Off to the left of the group, you can see from the air is this huge valley surrounded by a mountain range. It looks like somebody scooped up a whole section of the mountain range and moved it, and in its place, underneath it, like picking up a rock and moving it, underneath it is this indent in the earth of this wide river that runs through it. It's green and lush. You can see some flying creatures moving around. You can see some humanoid-looking creatures traveling through it. Off to the left of the path looks like a gigantic... Well, not gigantic, but looks like a large bog of some kind. There's the sunlight is sparkling off water, and yeah, that's what's in the immediate vicinity on the left and the right.
All right, I will fly back to my group, and I will tell them about the beautiful lake river in the valley.
Okay.
And then I will just collapse onto my tapestry in the cart.
Okay. So yeah, Auther, you're driving along and you hear Gnies from the air and see Groom come flying down. Eventually, he manages to get Groom to land near the cart. You stop the horses, help him back in, and you guys are on your way again.
I assume I have now taken a point of exhaustion for not resting.
You got most of a good night's sleep before your watch the night before. So you didn't get a long rest, but you got enough sleep to stave off having exhaustion.
Alright, that's good. Alright, well, I will just go back to sleep. So.
Okay.
Do you have anything to report?
Except for the lake, I completely forget about the tower because I'm a bit too tired. But
Fair enough.
when I've rested a bit, I will tell you guys about the tower. But that can wait until we wake up.
Does the lake and valley seem to be on the way?
You guys are about to reach... Well, Gnies can tell you. You guys are about to reach the point where the valley opens up on your right, where the mountains that you're following fall away into this lowlands.
And what time of day would it be?
It's 3 hours after the sun came up, so it's a little bit before the lunch.
Did we split up the rations we bought before we left?
I don't know.
I have my own. I assumed you
think-
guys would too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think everyone bought an individual amount.
Oh, I didn't. So I got two rations left.
Luckily, Gnies likes to share. So fine. If you run out, we have enough.
Yeah, I think everyone bought some extras. So
You guys lost hit points last night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys lost hit points? Bunch of losers.
Some people were in the thick of it, you know.
Must be nice
was
to have
there.
a sunny AC.
Yeah, you go to the thick of it. Someone has to write the songs about it later, so.
Exactly.
I didn't
Maeve,
lose.
you get it.
I didn't lose
We're,
any
we're going to play songs. That's cool, and I will take out my pen flute and start playing.
No.
Oh, if it's after the time of the rest, Maeve totally gets the lyre and starts playing along with you. Just for fun.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Yeah,
What
so
I've gotten myself into.
Gnies, you rest for like an hour, and then everybody else starts getting up, like fully rested and ready for the day. I don't know when you intend to tell them about the spire.
Well, if they're all awake, then I will start telling them.
So, guys, you remember I told you about, the evil people that slew my friends?
Oh, actually, I don't remember that at all.
Not really.
No.
Actually, I'm not
I'm
sure
sorry
if
to
I
hear
heard
that.
that.
I think I told. Didn't I tell Grunbur at least?
Alright, so,
Oh man, I can just see this now. The goblin's like, all right, now that you're all awake, let me tell you about the people who killed my family, and you're all like,
alright. So I will go back a little bit. So, there's this ritual in my tribe back in the mountains that when we're getting at a certain age, then we go into the mountain to the nest where Groom's people live. Yeah. So
Okay.
we go
Okay.
there, and we select a hatchling to train
Alright, I'm following.
and become our companion for life. Yeah.
Okay.
When it was my turn to do that, when I came back, the village was on fire, and everybody was gone.
Were they?
Oh.
Oh,
Were
like dead?
Yeah.
Yeah, dead.
Oh.
dead.
Well. Yeah. Ooh.
Whole village of cats just slaughtered. What type of monster does that?
Yeah, and I think I found the guys who did it.
Oh.
Oh, well,
And
that's
where?
not great. I mean, I guess it's good if you're on like a revenge quest, but
Which makes you think you found them?
Well, so Grunbur found some lookalikes of him, and I decided to investigate when you guys were sleeping just now. And when we flew, we found a tower with more pterodactyls, and there were some large human people, and they decided to shoot at me when we approached.
That doesn't sound terribly friendly.
But it makes you think they were the people that destroyed your village.
Well, the people that destroyed my village were also large human-sized people.
Were
Fair.
there bodies left? Human bodies?
I didn't see any human bodies, I think.
Right, dialogue?
No. Whoever attacked your village either took the dead with them or just were so good that they didn't lose anybody. One of the two, perhaps.
I only found tracks of them, so I'm not sure, but I did trace their presence back to this valley, and it's very suspicious, that tower.
Are you asking us to go and help you take revenge on a group of people that managed to wipe out your entire clan and not leave anyone dead?
No. I'm asking you, after we do this, what we're on to now, we come back here and get justice.
That sounds like a reasonable plan.
I mean, they could just be people that also use those little creatures that you ride.
Yeah, but why get arrows in my face?
Well, we can
Oh.
ask first, and if they are not very nice people, then, well, we stop being nice too.
I'll be honest, a goblin rider with a pterodactyl does seem kind of menacing. If you don't know who they are.
I waved at them.
Yeah, look at how sweet and fuzzy he is.
I
Yes, and
understand.
waving is a very friendly activity.
Yeah.
I
But
have no problem.
we can.
with
All right.
him
So
over
if
there,
it's okay with you, we go there next time with all of us, then we can try and talk to them first, right?
Okay,
Okay.
I can agree to that.
All right.
that seems reasonable.
As long as we don't die.
I never intend to die. Oh no, that's not true. I intend to never die.
Oh, you plan to
Both
become immortal,
very
do
good
you?
sentences.
Yeah, those are words to live by.
Okay.
Wait,
Well,
can those
okay.
creatures get big enough for humans to ride?
I don't think so.
Huh.
At least, probably not. But I know that there is this magic that makes things bigger, right?
Yes.
Well, that's not really reliable for long for travel. I don't think. Oh, my spell only lasts for about a minute, I think. About a minute.
Doesn't it last for an hour?
No.
Oh. Enlarge only lasts for 1 minute.
Seriously?
Mhm.
Huh, I thought an
Yeah.
hour.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be really good.
Alright.
Well, how
let's
about we continue?
on.
Yeah. Tell me more about your clan, Gnies.
Well,
Yes. Keep talking, Gnies, because you're going to bypass the. I need a new map.
No, but at this point we passed the river, probably, right?
You guys would be the valley that you're passing is like miles long and miles wide. So as soon as the hills on your right fall away, you can look out over this large, like, crater, I guess would be a good way to say it. A crater in the middle of this mountain range with that's miles long. But it will be a while before you reach the mountains on the right again, before you put the valley behind you.
Can I do a perception check to see if we're being followed?
Yes, you can.
Actually, I'd like to do that too.
Okay.
I realized that she hasn't been as perceptive as she should have been.
Do you want to do advantage, or do you want to both roll?
How much perception do you? I mean, what's your bonus for perception?
Strong. Give me minutes. Strong 2.
Mine's a 1. You want to get advantage?
Sure. Just know that I've been rolling real bad lately.
Hey!
What?
You rolled horribly and then pretty great.
All right, hold on.
Am scrambles for map.
So were you rolling initiative? Sorry. Were you rolling with advantage, or were you both going to roll? I missed that part.
Rolling with advantage.
All right, so a 20. Dusk, you after Gnies tells you this and spills the beans on you guys, you hush him and listen, and you hear the sounds that you hear the sounds in the distance behind you that Groom sometimes makes when he's flying.
Gnies, did you lead them back here to us? Are we about to get attacked by more flying chickens?
I don't think so. I tried. No, they couldn't have followed me. They're not fast enough.
I can hear them in the distance, coming towards us.
Oh crap!
Well, I guess that means we're gonna find out earlier if they're nice people or not.
Yeah.
We should take cover.
Yeah, how far away are they?
You can't see them at the moment.
Well,
That's
right. So they only know about me, not about you guys. So I'm going to roll up in my blanket, and Grim is going to do the same,
Okay.
and they will just pass by us.
Sure.
Yeah, all right.
But if they murdered your entire village, don't you think that maybe they might, just maybe, murder us too?
Well,
As they're speaking, I'll try to pull the cart over and try to hide it.
all right. Give me a sleight of hand check to try to hide it.
I feel like we would have heard about flying bandits.
Yeah, they seem to have been discreet so far. I doubt they've been killing travelers left and right.
yeah.
Hopefully. Maybe they only have a thing for cats riding on giant chickens.
Well, if they have the advantage of flight, then there's a very good chance no one made it away from them. That could tell the tale.
Well, we should be quiet from now on, as hopefully they pass over us.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Author, you manage ahead of you in the valley where the valley like runs off to the side where it begins. You find a grove of trees big enough that you could hide in to pull the wagon under.
Gnies, think you can quiet the horses so they don't make a sound?
I can do that tomorrow.
Sorry, what?
But
Tomorrow,
I can
he
try.
can do it tomorrow.
I can try, and I will go over to the horses, and I will just try and shush them with normal animal handling.
Okay.
I'd like to assist with dried carrots for rations.
Okay. And then, yeah, go ahead. Give me the roll.
You already rolled a one, so you got this. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. You managed to quiet them down. They're not panicky, crazy animals by nature, so it's quite easy for you to shush them up.
Right now it's our turn to be quiet, and that couldn't possibly go wrong.
What color is our wagon covered? The cover on our wagon?
It's like a canvas brown.
Okay,
Like
that's pretty
like
good.
a tannish.
That's pretty good for hiding.
Okay, I guess we just wait and let them pass over us.
I'll read.
Everybody, give me a stealth roll.
Oh, I am so lucky. I rolled high there.
Let's see. Two stealth.
Wow.
Yes.
This is the one that has to hide that makes the lowest score.
Can I read my book while I'm stealthing so epically?
You're just, yeah.
No, I'm braiding
that's
my
fine.
hair because, come on, it's the morning. It's still a mess.
All right. So you guys quiet the horses down and just sit and listen for a little while. Time passes, and eventually the noise of these petrodons, is that right?
Yeah.
It's not pteranodons. That's wrong. The noise of these creatures approaches, gets louder right above you, and they take long enough that you think that maybe they know where you are, but eventually it recedes down to your right into the valley and then away. You wait like what seems like 10 minutes, just holding your breath. No sound comes. And then it seems like you made it.
I forget. How do I decide how many spells in a day can I prepare?
Intelligence plus wizard level.
Thank you. That would be 6.
Intelligence modifier plus wizard level.
Yeah. Thank you. Oh.
Well, I think that went well.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, let's continue on and not do that
Is
again.
anyone riding the pteranodons?
You couldn't see that well. Wait, let me back that up. Give me a perception check.
Can he have advantage?
How would he get advantage?
I could try. I don't know. Two people do it. Like earlier with the perception check.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so with advantage.
Nice. Yeah.
Nice.
All right. Yeah. There were definitely people riding it. People who humans who looked like they were armed for combat.
Okay, so these might be the people we were talking about, Gnies.
Alright. That's good to know.
Which direction were they going when they left?
South from you guys.
The opposite direction. Nice.
So they would be going back to the tower.
No, it seemed like they were taking. They flew off into the valley.
I'm sure it'll be fine. Everything's fine. Nothing could go wrong.
No, nothing at all.
Let's continue then, shall we? Or
Yes, no.
do you guys want to take a water break now that we're near the river?
Yeah, how about we stay here for half an hour so the DM has to pull up another map?
Can I read the Dwarven manuscript for try to find any mention of the area we're passing through?
Yes. Give me a history check. No. Give me an investigation check.
Investigation. Shit.
I mean, it's not the worst.
It's not the worst.
Yeah. Sorry, I reacted.
The book mentions something called the Sighing Valley, where wind blows through like the sound of sighing. I mean, obviously, that goes without saying. But it mentions a wide river. It mentions a lush valley full of dangers, knolls, and it mentions that that's where they found the first of the dwarven ruins that they were looking for.
Ooh.
Huh.
That sounds interesting.
But there might be knolls there.
Well, I guess we'll just have to try to hit them again.
If you don't want
Yes, we are looking. Yeah, we are looking for an old dwarven stronghold, so
I mean, there were cultists in the last one we found, so maybe we'll find some more of them. Some more of the people we're looking for there.
yeah.
Wait, the gnolls were with the cultist?
No, the down in that in the ruins we were in before. They were the last dwarven ruins we were in before had cultists in it. So maybe the next one will too.
Oh, okay.
Let's do it.
Yes, why not?
Alright.
So what are you guys doing?
Go investigate.
The other dwarven ruins?
Yeah.
You're going to try to find if there's any dwarven ruins in this valley? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Then let me see if I can share this with you. Give me a second. It might have spoiler written on it. I'm not sure.
Burn down.
Can I do Fog of War?
We entered an area where like where all the enemies has a level icon next to them and it's just red. There's no level shown. It's just like do not go here.
We just
die.
slowly start backing up.
That's
You
great.
hit them, and it's one damage.
I've no more spells today, except for one more attack magic and one more hunter's mark. So great.
It'll totally be fine, and there will be no combat, and we'll be able to rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys want to wait for a few more hours until, Gnies is feeling a little bit more recovered.
Oh, I can't. That sucks. That's a well.
You could maybe
yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I'll cleverly try to work around it. All right. Let me move you over.
You could maybe try drawing over with a marker.
Yeah, but then you'd see where I drew over with a marker, and you'd be like, "Oh, okay, that's where it is."
I mean, if it's gonna be blacked out anyway. I mean, we can just treat it like
exactly where it is.
we can just treat it like that's the blacked out area.
All right, so you guys are up here at the top of the map. What happened here? Why did this? Are you there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Da.
Why did this? My little icons on the left-hand side of my screen are like halfway off my monitor. I don't know what I did.
Yeah.
I had that last time as well. I don't know why.
I think it's just a resizing thing when I minimized.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a resizing thing when I minimized.
Did you see my?
All right.
Did my marker appear there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah. So you guys are starting up here at the top of the map, like right here where the mountain range ends. You've arrived right here.
Okay.
You can see out in front of you a large open expanse. There's rocks and like a plateau below you to the south. Off to the southeast, it's more flat land with like this rocky outcropping here. And it starts to get green and lush with trees and brush and shrubs and things like that further in.
Pretty.
Birds.
Yes.
Birds.
Sorry, I don't know how to get rid of that marker.
That's all right. I can do it later.
Guys.
Yeah, so we continue towards the lush and beautiful forest.
Yeah.
Can I try finding out more in my book as we go?
Yeah. Every hour, if you want to keep checking it, if you have time, which you do right now,
Nice.
you can give me an investigation check.
Come on. Yeah.
23?
That's way better.
All right. Let me look up what I wrote for you on a 23 investigation.
Okay.
He's just excited. Very, very, very excited.
Very excited.
I got smarts.
Let's see. What have I shared with you? Oh, it's up here. I've posted it. Right. Blah, blah, blah.
What could go wrong?
I'm looking for...
You're a scary phrase.
I just realized I gave two magic items to Gnies.
Or our magic items, huh?
Yeah, after Gnies gave them to me.
Of course not. We're totally gonna make
oh
it
yeah,
shared information.
I did find both of those. Yeah.
Is that... Yeah. Yeah, so I want to give you this one, I think. Oh, no, that's not... All right, hold on. I need to find... I copied and pasted the wrong part. Let me find... Where is it? Where is it? The valley. I need... Oh, hold on. I had it minimized. There we go. I think that's it. Yes. All right. So I need to give you... this one. How am I going to do this without spoiling it? Ah, okay.
Maybe copy paste it? Oh wait, sorry, you already sounded like you figured it out.
Yeah, I found it. I found the information I want to share with you. With the A, okay. Okay, here we go. Copy, edit, and paste at the bottom. All right, so everything I've shared with you, this is the new stuff. I will paste it, and I will date it, today's date, so you know that this is the new stuff that you found.
Right.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Save changes.
Thank you.
And show players.
Thank you.
Okay.
Ooh. Hello.
All right, so you've got that. What are the rest of you doing as you travel into this valley?
You
Looking
know,
around?
small chit chat, keeping a
Yeah.
lookout for any shady figures following me.
All right.
Basically.
Yes, Gnies?
Yeah, I would like, because we're looking for some sort of thingy here, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would like to keep my eyes out and see if I can locate anything that's definitely out of the ordinary in the sides of the hills and in front of us.
Okay. Then everybody who's looking around, keeping an eye out for something, give me perception checks with advantage. Well, advantage if it's more than two people who are looking around. You've all got eyes helping each other.
Arthur's gonna be making lunch in the back of the wagon.
Okay.
What are this? Does this seem like it was a...
That's it. Yeah. Well, we're still in the mountain, right?
Yeah, you are.
That's a 23.
Wow. All right.
And you have advantage.
So the first thing you all notice as you reach about here, this rocky ledge here underneath the bird, is the sound of the wind. Sounds like it's sighing. It's a tremendously loud, but it fills the whole valley. The second thing you notice are the petrodons flying overhead, back and forth, like all over the place. Like, oops, I need to go back on the clicker. Flying from the tops of the mountains this way, flying from this direction over to the north and to the south. Some of them have riders, some of them don't. Many of them don't. The third thing you notice is this spire jutting up out of the ground from that ledge off to your right. It's like a plateau. It rises up like the hills around you might, but then flattens up out at the top, where the rest of the mountain range keeps rising up into the air.
Is that the same spire I saw earlier?
Yes, I don't need to be coy about that. Yeah, it is.
How close are we?
Guys! That's the spire I told you about.
Oh,
It's like a half an hour to get there from where you're at.
Why are we like this?
I thought that was
We hid from them only to come out and find them.
Shit.
well, how do you guys want to proceed? To avoid the scary people and continue, or to face the scary people and hopefully then continue?
Are they coming after us? Towards us?
None of them seem to have noticed you. The ones with riders and the ones without. Is my computer frozen? Why can't I? Oh, there we go. Roll20 wasn't revealing any of the spots I was trying to reveal to you guys. So, let me know if you lose me for any reason, because I'm not sure how. I'm not sure how my internet connection's doing tonight.
All right.
Gnies,
Okay.
you're pretty confident that when you first approached the spire, you were coming in from this direction here, like this.
All right.
You couldn't have mentioned that we're heading towards the Gnies?
I could have. I should have, but for some reason, I was missing that information.
Well, the way you approached it, I mean, when you flew in here early in the morning, the whole valley was covered in mist. All you could see was the top of the spire. And when you flew out, you went back this way. So you guys basically traveled up and around and then over this way to the valley.
Never mind then.
You're so good at this.
How far away is that tower?
It's about like a half an hour from where you're at. You have to go up a path and like wind up into the top of this plateau to even approach it. Yeah.
We want to attempt to go talk to, possibly fight a lot of people with a lot of birds.
Is there any other path to take?
Yeah, I'm
go back
revealing
to the
what's in
road.
front of you right now.
Oh, they're not towards the very luscious and beautiful forest.
I'd say lead avoid them.
Yeah, let's continue on, and we can come back to them later when we're a bit stronger. Because if they are indeed the guys that slew my village, then they're pretty strong, probably. Because we aren't pushovers.
Should we no getting away from them?
Well, we are just innocent travelers going down a road. I don't see why they would attack us. Yeah.
Maybe we should Let me get my arrow. Maybe we should go this way.
Yeah.
So we have to go back up north to go to the town we were heading.
Yes, the road you guys were following is back up this way. It runs
But
like
we're still looking for the dwarven runes, right?
Yeah,
Well, what
the
if the spire is the dwarven runes?
Yeah, does the style of the architecture reminds any of us of, dwarven craft or?
Everybody who wants to determine that, give me a history check.
I thought about that, but
Okay.
you said we were half an hour away.
Where is this thing? I know there's a handout.
Not bad. Hey, there you go.
Ooh!
I love that the guy with the crit is still lower than.
Dang, I
Maeve.
Leave me alone. I'm not a bard.
Yes, when it comes to fighting out, Dusk is like very high and they were ones, so.
There's a handout here that I can't give you because it has spoiler pictures on it. Like, what were they thinking with that?
You give it to us anyways because you really like us.
Well,
Copy paste the things that we should see in a new handout.
I don't know if I can do that.
But yeah, in general, I don't like how Roll20 has set up some of the campaigns because some of the things are just wall of text.
Yeah. Well, it's like a picture, but it has stuff in it that it has stuff in it that you shouldn't know. That's the problem. I wonder if I can.
Snipping to.
I can't fog a war it. That's the thing.
Well, you can if you. Yeah.
There was a handout here. I'm looking for. Give me a second here, because there was something I want to give you guys, so you get an idea of what you're looking at. That wasn't a spoiler, and I had it somewhere. Here we are. Okay. Show players. That's fine.
Ooh.
Cool.
Hey, tower though.
Ominous.
Oh yeah, that is.
Kind of reminds me of Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Maeve and Dusk, you guys definitely know that this was a dwarven make.
Well, so someone really wants us to go to the tower, guys.
It's
Well,
like
Okay.
In the
we are looking for a dwarven stronghold filled with cultists, but they're mainly droll, I think, aren't they? According to
Well,
you guys.
the guys that try to, unalive you guys.
Yes, and the priestess is also a drow. Those seem
Those
like...
are like normal humans.
Yes, maybe we could try looking around a little bit more. There's one tower, maybe there's more things. And if we can't find anything, we just come back and face the scary people.
Yeah.
in the dwarven manuscript, it says the temple in the southwest quarter of ancient Tiar Basil. Would I know any? Is Tiar Basil a current place that exists right now today?
no.
Oh yeah, sorry. Would I know anything about it?
Give me a history check. And I need to look at the introduction, the adventure background, to let you know what you know.
History. There we go.
You also notice the dwarven manuscript says it was built in a chasm, which this tower definitely is not.
Oh,
okay.
That is a good distinction to make. Thank you. It says on the edge of a chasm.
Yes. At a roll of 20, you know that the stronghold of Tiar Basil was built underground in a place called Besselmer, which was, according to history, a realm of pastures and croplands. The stronghold was built to help expand the Dwarven kingdom and was mainly to defend against trolls and giants that plagued the region. With a roll of 20, you also know that the dwarves found ancient drow below those hills. And there was a they had their own stronghold and temples below that the dwarves eventually drove out the drow and took over the place. But eventually, over time, Tiar Basil fell into ruin and faded from public consciousness. It's more mythology than history at this point. It was so long ago.
About what I know about where that would be, maybe a general area.
Not with the history 20 check.
Okay. Thank you.
So guys, do we continue down this road? Do we go back to our original plan? What do you guys say?
I think we can continue looking for the Dwarven Fortress.
Okay.
New adventure and beyond.
The sandwiches are almost done.
Yeah.
I just need to find where we keep the bread.
All right.
What do you need?
Bread.
Do you know where the bread is?
Bread?
Yeah.
I don't have bread.
No. Well, I don't have bread.
What do we need bread for?
I'm making sandwiches.
Oh, make a fried chicken sandwich. You know, that instead of the bread, use chicken.
You know what, Gnies? That's genius. It'll just take me another minute, guys.
So from this rocks, you guys, it would take you like probably a half an hour to make it down to the edge here.
Okay.
If you keep walking in that direction. If you come this way, there's another path that winds up. But that goes up like another plateau, like over here.
Is this
I think.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I think we should continue to the forest.
Yes.
Yeah. Is this a commonly traveled path?
No, it doesn't look like there's not a well-worn path here. There's not wagon tracks or like a horse trail here.
This is wow.
It's just open. It's just open countryside.
This literally seems like a bad idea, but I'm for it.
Guys. Shouldn't the fortress be higher up, since most fortresses are, a bit higher, so they have the height advantage? So they have a better view of the area?
Is it the same with, I don't know, different cultures? Do dwarves do that? Do we know if dwarves do use like the top of the mountains or underneath them? Dialogue.
Yeah. Grunbur would know that that's not the case. Dwarves like to fortify in the earth. They might take a mountaintop, but they would dig into the mountain and fortify it inside.
Well, in this book I was reading, it says another ancient dwarven stronghold was a place for commerce. So if I'm guessing maybe that Auther used to be a place for trade at one point, possibly.
It is very near the main road, so sounds plausible.
Oh, what happens if they traded in goblins?
I give this the stink eye.
Why?
Don't dwarves and goblins?
Seeing what happens if it, what happens if it just all ties together, guys?
Well, first let's look for the drow cultists, then we'll look for a new cult, sweetie.
Hey, dialogue.
Okay.
Don't dwarves and goblins like have a history of hating each other?
Oh yeah, I mean that's common knowledge. It's
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, they definitely would do that. They'd most likely kill any goblin on sight if they were dwarf stronghold.
And again, it's a ruin, so no dwarves right now.
Yeah.
I think we're probably fine.
Probably.
There's only black elves trying to kill us. Apart from dark elves, we are.
Don't forget the evil human cultists.
Oh yes.
Humans are evil sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, agreed.
Very true.
It's not that no one here is a human. Oh, I'm half. Come on.
Oh yeah.
And Auther is also half.
I'm half what?
Aren't tieflings half human, sort of?
Sorta, kinda, I guess. But
Yeah.
not really.
I'm not really
It's a weird relationship.
I'm gonna reveal this to you guys because it might help keep this kind of thing. It'll help me if you guys know about it.
Oh, that does help.
Can you see? Is that on the map, or do I need to? Can you see this scale of the map down here?
Yeah.
At the bottom? All right.
Gotta zoom out.
It's at the bottom of the map.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Good. I have a real problem with that on maps. So, if other people can see it, they can call me out on it. That's helpful. All right. So, yeah, it's like thanks to this handy dandy arrow thing, I can tell.
It's not sprites.
Yeah. About 5. Yeah, it's not quite right.
Oh, almost.
It's a few feet off. It's a few feet off, but still. So it'll take you a while to travel down into this. Give me when you get to about here on the tree line. Everybody give me perception checks.
All right.
I like it that the skill is not uniform.
Not bad. Geez.
It's harder for me. Jesus. All right. 14, 8, 4, 19, and 10. Well, none of you guys, except for maybe Grunbur, notices.
I have the lowest perception modifier.
There's a roaring ahead of you, above the noise of the sound of the wind.
Like a waterfall or like a dinosaur?
Grunbur, it's constant. It's continuous. It's one long drone of a noise.
Okay.
Did the river we were passing by look like it was going this direction? Flowing this direction?
The river that Gnies saw when he was flying?
Oh, I thought we stopped by one.
No, on your left-hand side of the road was like a giant, like boggy marsh.
Oh, okay.
That had a bunch of water. The river that Gnies saw while he was flying was over in this direction, though. And as you guys keep traveling through this grove of trees, you do see eventually a river nearby. And that's the source of the sound that you were hearing.
Is it a fast river?
The river is flowing in this direction, and you can see that it is originating from between two two parts of the mountain range here. I don't know if I actually revealed the mount. There we go.
Is that a waterfall there between the mountain range, or is it just coming out of a tunnel or something?
No, it's coming from like a canyon over in this direction.
Is there a waterfall anywhere around?
Not that you see.
I was hoping to look behind it.
Is there a bridge?
Me too.
But you know that the water is flowing from this canyon in this direction. And it's fairly rapid, actually.
Yeesh.
Yeah, is there any bridges in sight or?
Not. Well, give me another perception check now that you're at this river.
And can I look for shallow parts of the river?
How are you?
I was just gonna look at it.
Is there a rock in the river?
Maybe
Look
you
at the
don't see any
color?
bridges anywhere nearby.
Yeah.
Grunbur, how are you going to test for the shallowness of the water?
Never mind.
Gnies will check if there's any place where it's wider or faster flowing.
Mm-hmm.
Because that usually indicates a decrease in depth.
Okay. Give me a perception check, or you know what? Give me a nature check because that was clever. Yeah, that was
Nice.
and
Nature's
you are a ranger.
is worse.
What do you get?
You rolled a 19, man. I mean,
What do you get as a bonus?
That's not on intelligence, and I don't think we're. I think this is a forest and not a mountain.
I mean, it's right there.
It's right there.
the river widens as it heads out of the canyon very slightly as it travels, but the widest part is probably right here on this bank where the river curves around before flowing off into the distance.
All right, so guys, do we want to?
But we're talking like the matter of we're talking like maybe 5 feet, maybe 10 feet difference in width. It's not a big difference.
All right, guys, do we want to cross the river or?
We kind of have a cart and 2 horses with us.
Can I poke the river with my halberd to see how deep it is?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You got a big old weapon.
You poke around at the wide part that Gnies told you about, and it's about 20 feet deep. Your halberd's what, 10 feet at most?
Yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't feel the bottom.
I remember what I read in the book.
You know what? Strike that. I just read this part of the thing. I'm sorry there, Author. It would come up over your head, you're pretty sure, but the more dangerous part is how fast the water's flowing. You can barely keep a grip on your halberd.
Guys, I'm not a strong swimmer.
I remember.
Yeah, me neither.
I remember part
Especially with giant armor on.
If we have some rope, I might be able to, make a rope bridge of the sorts or something.
This is kind of, a side track. We tried to get to the ruins this way, but we were going to look for the ruins the other way. Maybe we could call this, didn't work, and go back to the road?
Alright, sure.
I don't know.
Does it look like we can go this way? Or is it just cut off by the cliff?
As you
And
guys...
we do have a cart.
You guys walk over in that direction just to see how far it will go. The river does cut it off the ground eventually, and it's just a steep, it's just a steep canyon wall right there. The other side of the river, you can see there's like little hills and stuff, but it also looks like there's a. If you could get across it, it would be all right.
And fly us across, like one at a time.
Can you cut the? Can you say that again? You cut out after one at a time, or before one at a time.
Oh, would you be able to fly us over one at a time?
Groom. You mean? You want Groom to fly us over?
Yes.
All right. So Groom is a medium creature, so you will have a hard time getting anyone but Gnies on the other flying to the other side. Not to mention the carts or the horses.
Yeah.
Right.
So unless you have a plan to get those across as well, you either have to leave those behind here, or find some other way.
Again, I vote back to the road.
I mean, we can check out the platform that we passed by over there. But otherwise, I agree with Maeve that we just go back to the road and continue our original quest.
How wide is this part of the narrowest part of the river?
It's about 20 feet. Where Gnies said it was wide, yeah, it's about right here. It's about 20 feet wide across.
And the least wide?
The least wide spot would probably be the narrow point. Oh, hold on, my pointer.
Well, the least
Right
wide is
here.
usually the narrow point.
Right here near the where it's coming out of the canyon, or close to where it's coming out of the canyon, it narrows. That's about 10 feet.
Sorry, that's what I meant, the narrowest.
Right.
Well,
I knew
10 feet. Alright, so how much rope do we have?
hold on. Well, if you're fast, how fast can your creature fly?
60 feet.
I think if I were to cast enlarge on your creature with groom, it would be able to carry us all across the river.
He will be able to carry the 5 of us one by one,
Yeah.
but still not the horses or the carts.
I mean, I can always cast again to get across again.
No. Even with a bigger bird, bigger groom.
I mean, if we come back this way, I can cast large and we go across to our horses.
Oh, but it's awfully close to a tower filled with people. It seems unlikely that 2 horses would stay quiet this long.
Yeah, I'm not okay with leaving the cart behind.
Paid a lot of money for these blankies.
All right. How about?
Yeah.
Is the
Guys, it's a 10-day trip. This was our first day. We have a long way without a cart.
Is the river the directions is upriver towards where we're going?
That's upriver.
Yeah.
It is vaguely in the same northeastern direction as what you were traveling in. Yeah.
How about?
Right. Dialogue.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any fallen trees nearby that we can make a makeshift bridge that the horses and cart can get over?
Give me a nature check. Well, give me a survival check there.
Oh, thank God.
Nice. 219. Sweet.
Ooh.
Consistency.
Yeah.
Very important.
You got a one earlier.
Yeah, I know. We don't talk about that one.
That never existed.
hold on 1 second. Let me switch that up. All right. Yes, you find some timber. You find some trees you could fell if you want. You find some stuff on the ground that you could, with time, make a little bridge with rope and the correct tools.
Yeah, that will probably take quite some time, and I don't really have tools.
What do you?
Guys, there is enough timber to make a makeshift bridge if we want to take the time to do that.
How much time are we talking about it here?
Well, that will take if we all pitch in. About dialogue.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry. I'm busy trying to get this map that you guys may or may not get to ready for you. It would take you guys, in order to build a bridge with what you have currently, I would say it would probably take you the better part of a day to make it.
Is it really time sensitive to go beat up the guys that try to sacrifice us? Like, that's the second time I've been almost sacrificed to Nicole. I think it can wait.
Wait.
Really?
Second time?
Yeah. Go back.
Let's not worry about that. Let's build a bridge, guys.
Okay. We will talk about that later.
Down the tree.
Sweetie. I don't think it's good to be sacrificed and make it a habit to be almost sacrificed.
If I had a nickel for every time that I've been almost sacrificed to Nicole, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it's happened twice.
It's 2 more nickels than you should have for that.
Yes, again, I continue to vote going back to the road without the flying humans ahead. I don't like the idea of spending a whole day so near people that destroyed an entire village while we build a bridge.
We could just try going up the river. It's about the same direction we're going anyway. We might find another part.
Can we get following the river upstream?
Isn't it coming from the mountain?
It's coming from between inside this canyon, but you do see the bank along the side of the river goes into the canyon.
Well,
is
we
it
can try.
Wide enough for the cart?
It is,
the cart?
In fact, wide enough for the cart.
Less traveled.
All right, let's go up river here then.
I don't know the rest of the saying, but this is the road less traveled.
It's more likely to give you an awesome reward. Because,
yes,
if there's the same treasure everywhere, if it's uniformly distributed, if you go the less traveled road, there's more likely to be treasure. Because on the traveled road, treasure has been taken.
True.
Right?
Yeah.
I guess.
I guess that's how that goes.
Wait, what?
I agree. The dogs agree too. We have to run.
Sounds
There's dogs.
So.
Well, why not?
They released the hounds.
Oh. All right. So, what was that decision you guys are going to make?
We follow the river upstream.
Okay.
So.
Right.
With the cart and horses.
All right. Let me open that up then. That was number 3 on this list here. All right. A narrow fissure in the canyon wall leads through a gully choked with pale brush and shrubs. A swift breeze passes through the fissure. At the end of it, a dark, jagged crevice opens up into the mountains.
Ooh, let's go away, but then we have to leave my horses.
Can the horses fit?
They're my horses.
Into the crevice? Yes. Yes, they would be able to fit into the crevice.
Nice.
But the cart probably won't.
Yeah. You could squeeze the horses through the crevice, but the cart is you'd have to tip it on its side and push it through, like trying to fit a couch through a stairwell.
We just put
Maybe,
the
All right, guys. Let me check how deep this goes before we make any stupid decisions to try and get this cart through. Right?
Okay.
that sounds surprisingly grounded for us.
I'm going to assume you guys are right here in the crevice. When you see the end, over here. So give me perception checks.
Okay.
Author left for 5 minutes.
What?
Author's
Oh,
first,
I
yeah,
see.
yeah.
I'll be AFK for 5 minutes. Sorry. Author, could you roll perception for me? I will back it up a moment to why you're doing that. When you guys reach about here in the cavern wall,
Ooh.
in the crevice, you notice in front of you what appears to be
A giant perfectly round boulder.
you guys notice two human people who are wearing heavy armor, carrying dangerous-looking weaponry.
Are
Oh no,
we
they're
recording
not.
already?
They're not. Let me back that up.
Are we recording already?
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
thank God. Okay. When did you start recording?
I didn't stop.
Okay, good. All right. So I will. Good. Excellent. So I will reintroduce this after the break, so we know where to edit. All right, we're back. Thank you, everybody. All right. So, Author, you rolled a perception check for me.
Yep.
When you guys reach about here in the bend of the crevice, you notice in front of you are two humans who are just standing there, really. They're not heavily armored. They're not heavily armed. They look like they're meditating. They're sitting in that pose, but they're staring at you as you come in. They don't act like they see you, but they're staring straight ahead, and you can see that they see you.
I look above them. See anything?
What do you mean above them?
Sorry, like
in the
on the walls, the canyon, up on the top somewhere.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, with a perception of 13, it's just sheer cliff face all the way up. You don't see anything else around them. Behind them, however, you do see what looks to be the beginning of a stairway into the crevice, into the mountain.
I'm gonna wave at them.
Okay. They don't react.
We just primed.
So, jump from the car, walk towards the people.
Me too.
Okay.
Being
How close are you
friendly?
gonna get? They are. Let me show you here. So you're right here. They are back here. So they're a good. Oh wow, that's too far.
Oh, that's far.
That's much too far. That's much too far. It's more like 50 feet. It's more like 50 feet.
Author's
visual
vision seen that far away.
Yeah, I forgot how large this map is. It's more like 50 feet.
Oh, that's close enough to say, oh, hello there. How are you?
How close are you getting to them?
Like I said, I'm gonna stay at the 50 feet.
All right. The first one jerks like he was not really paying attention to you at all. When you speak, It's like you caught his attention, and he snarls at you, and then stands.
Oh,
The second one slowly follows behind him.
hello. What's your name, my dear?
What language are you speaking right now?
I speak common right now.
He doesn't. Leave this place.
Okay, I'm sorry. We got a little bit turned around. Can you tell me what place is this? Again, I'm terribly sorry to bother.
This is no place for travelers. You have stumbled. I will assume the best in this moment. You have stumbled on private property. Leave.
Yes, again, of course you will, darling, but
Go
just
back
so that we can...
the way you came. And he points back down the river.
I raise my hands and say, we will. I just want to know, in case we see any other travelers that may commit the same mistake, to whom does this property belongs, so that we can tell them. Big smile.
Give me a persuasion check on that.
Are either of them wearing any recognizable symbols like something a cultist would wear?
You'd have to give me a perception check on that.
All right.
I'll wait, Maeve, until he does so.
Yes.
What does that spell do?
What does that do?
Grunbur, you don't notice. Their clothing seems to be rather plain. It looks like just the kind of armor, the kind of clothing that travelers would wear. A jerkin, some pants, traveling boots, and a cloak. Maeve, the two look at each other, like quizzical look on their face, like, and then one of them, the one you're talking to, turns back to you and goes, "This is this is dwarven property."
Okay, again, thank you so very much, my dear. I turn to go back, and I'll get my lyre and I'll cast message.
I speak Dwarvish. Oh, sorry. I should have waited. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I would cast to you actually, Grunbur. Message.
I was next to you.
Oh, you were together? Oh, because I came out of the cart. Okay, so I'm just gonna ask, how much do we want to get in? Very quietly.
I start speaking Dwarvish.
Okay, so I assume it's very much.
Looking at them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shit, I didn't think much further than that. Come on. From where does your Lord hail?
They look at you, look at them, look back to you, and says in common, "You have to the count of 3 to leave before we force you."
Okay.
1.
Okay.
We'll
turn around. And I whisper, Maeve, do you know the spelled person?
That's what I was going to do. I will walk a little bit further, strum my lyre.
I'll get the one on the left.
Yes. Okay.
Dialogue. In the meantime, can I do what I messaged you about?
Yes. Give me a roll.
Right.
Sorry, I got so focused on this.
That's no problem.
I like that we're going back to the basics, Grunbur.
Really? We really are, guys.
That was the one shot.
Gnies, you tell me what you do, Gnies.
All right. So
describe it to me.
Alright, so I will try and sneakily get out of the cart and try to get past these, large people talking. If there's like any dark spots that I can sneak into, see if I can get behind the guards.
They are both standing in front of this opening into the mountain. This little cave entrance. So you wouldn't be able to sneak past them where they're at right now.
Alright, can I sneak close enough?
You start to move towards them through the brush as they are looking at Maeve and Grunbur. Give me 1 second here so I look at their perception. While you're sneaking. Yes, they don't seem to notice you as you inch closer and closer and closer.
Well, I will just wait and ambush them until I see my friends doing some things.
How close do you want to get?
As close as possible.
All right. We'll say you manage to get 20 feet away from them behind like a little rock. You kind of have to hunch down, but yeah, you're 20 feet away and they don't seem to notice you.
All right, good.
What is everybody else doing?
Um,
I'm going to assume you don't notice Gnies has disappeared from the cart.
Charm person?
yeah, some person.
I got the one on the left.
Right in front.
I got the one on the right.
In front of them, where they can see you casting.
Discreetly strumming my lyre and saying, "Are you sure you don't want to let us in?"
All right.
Which is not discreet at all.
We're not technically enemies yet, so they don't get advantage, I guess.
Will you post one of you post the spell on here for me?
I'll try to.
I think I need to roll.
It's a wisdom save.
Yeah.
Mine is
for the moment.
Mine is 13.
Yeah, mine as well.
If it works,
I'm trying to post the damn thing, but
hopefully it'll work. If it doesn't.
well,
There we go. Wisdom saving throw does so with advantage if you are fighting it. All right. If it fails the saving throw, charmed until the spell ends. It's 1 hour, no concentration.
Yes.
All right. Regard you as friendly. Okay.
Super lucky. They'll like us a lot.
Well, the one on the left that Maeve is casting at rolled a 4.
Nice.
The one on the right that Grunbur is casting at rolled a 5.
Oh,
we are very charming.
Good girl.
Yes,
their
that was a high five.
Their demeanor doesn't change at all. They still look ready to pounce on you guys, but the next words out of your mouth were what? Sorry, Maeve. What did you ask when you cast the spell? You said something.
But my dears, are you sure you don't want to let us in?
Right. Okay. So the one on the left that you charmed, is like. Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Hell yeah.
All right. Come on.
20. Their demeanor doesn't change, but he nods and goes, "Of course. Please, right this way."
Oh,
And
thank
he,
you.
they step aside and leave the opening for you guys.
I wait for them to get the fuck over here.
Yes.
Alright, we start going.
Oh, by the way, our friends are can come with us as well, right?
Give me another persuasion check with advantage.
Mhm. Roll 20?
Is it just being slow?
Yeah, I clicked it and it kind of
Yeah.
froze. Oh, come on, roll 20. Don't be like that. So sad when you cannot cast, charm person on roll 20. Oh, there you go.
Nice.
Yeah, it must just be. I don't know what the problem is, but it worked. So, all right. 16. He nods, and of course, any friend of yours is a friend of ours.
Of course they are.
All right. So you guys, the 4 of you, just walk right past these guys. Are you leading the horses in? I forgot. Have you decided that you're going to keep them with you?
Is there enough room for the horses to come in?
Yes. But as you approach, you see a stairway running down into the dark. So that's up to you if you want to try to lead the horses down.
How about you make turn the horses around, facing the so we can make quick getaway in case we
Yes.
need to.
Okay.
In a rather distant position, if possible.
Okay.
So you're gonna leave them outside, but you're gonna turn the cart around so you can just ride it out of the canyon.
Yep.
All right. Okay.
And as the other guys are moving past my hiding spot, I will, casually join them.
You just come out of your hiding spot and just whistle.
Well, not that suspiciously. Just like as they're going past, like just walk in the middle of them, like I have been walking there since the beginning.
Right. Okay. That'll work. Uh-oh. Did I screw this up? I think something broke on this map. Hold on. I turned off dynamic lighting because we don't need it. So many people have dark vision. But now I've got... Oh, yeah. All right. It was just a leftover from turning that off. Where is the entrance to this place? Let me look at the instructions here. Where do the players come into the map at? There's like 3 different entrances, so I need... Or exits from the map. When the characters follow the tunnel... Read the following text. Okay. An enormous chasm splits the earth as far as the eye can see in the pervasive subterranean darkness. A crude, narrow stairway hugs the rock alongside the chasm, twisting madly in hairpin turns around sharp outcroppings. Jagged and uneven, the stair threatens to spill travelers into the chasm's mouth. After several treacherous miles, the stairway terminates on a broad, flat landing that juts out over the immense black chasm. In the gloom, a lost dwarven city lays in ruins beneath the glittering cavern vault. Broken statues stand in the midst of empty plazas, staring sightlessly into the darkness. A huge step pyramid rises at the edge of the precipice, and from the moat that surrounds it, a misty waterfall whispers over the chasm's edge. So you guys are coming in... You guys are coming in at... Let's see. Reveal area.
This place sounds a lot like the other place in Tiarbasil.
You guys are coming in right here. I will say this is the platform that you walked in on.
Well, we don't see the map
Yeah.
that you just...
Oh, right, because you're still on the Sighing Valley. Thank you. I always forget. I'm sorry. There we go.
I was like, man, this is weird.
I didn't know. I was looking at other stuff. I was looking at the dwarven manuscript.
Okay. Can you see it up in the top left corner?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Are the guards with us?
No, they have stayed behind. But put yourselves up here where you want to be.
Okay, guys. We
How
have an
do
outer.
I make myself again?
Huh?
How do I make myself again?
Just drag yourself from your journal. The picture of you.
This,
I'm so
you're very
tiny.
small.
I know.
Yes, me too.
Okay, guys. We have an outer before
Someone tricked me.
those guards realize what's happened. So we need to hurry and get in and out.
All right.
Hmm.
Go wrong.
So where do you guys come in at? I'm sure that's right.
Yes. 1 hour.
Oh,
Hello?
wait a minute.
That's why Discord crashed.
Still hear you.
Yep.
Guys.
We can still hear you.
Hello?
Yeah, we can
I
still
don't
hear
think
you.
you can hear us.
Little babies.
Yeah, I cannot hear you guys. 1 second. I'm gonna disconnect and come back.
All right. Why she does that? I need to make sure. Oh, wow. 1 square is 10 feet. Yeah. This place is huge.
Sheesh.
I think. Oh, all right. I think God, it would be nice if there was an arrow that pointed to players start here. You know, it would be really helpful.
Oh,
just
back.
just for my benefit.
Mm.
Let's
Well,
see.
Isn't there like numbers on the map and an explanation with the numbers? Usually it says there like the players enter from here.
Right. I mean, it says the stairway that you guys follow terminates on a broad, flat landing that juts out over the immense black chasm. The one, it starts at number 1. There's a broad, flat plaza, but it's on the southern end of the map. So
Then we start there, right?
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I just wish, again, I'm kind of mad at the map maker for not the person who wrote this up for not giving me better direction. But maybe it's my fault. I don't know. So let me grab you guys, move you down here. Are you all there? Did I miss anybody?
I'm.
I don't think
No,
I missed
I'm
anybody.
there.
Yes.
Pretend.
I can't find my token.
Might be in the dark.
Yeah.
Well, let me zoom in real quick because
Oh, I found him.
Oh, wow, I gotta really zoom in. Holy crap! All right. Oh wow. Did you guys update your hit points to be to reflect the long rest you took?
Yeah.
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 What long rest?
Oh yeah, you got a short rest, so you can spend hit dice if you want.
Oh yeah, let's spend some hit.
Yeah. You did rest. Yeah.
Well,
That's not bad. That's not bad at all. You roll exceptionally well on dice, man.
only on some of them.
Yeah, so that's what you guys. That's what you guys can see. The roar of the The roar of some waterfall echoes off in the distance to the north of you, off in this direction.
Yes.
Waterfall.
Let me see here. There was something else. The chasm to the north of you plummets into the darkness, beyond the range of any dark vision you guys have. You can also faintly hear music coming from somewhere on the other side of these walls in front of you.
Pretty music?
Recognizable?
Let's see here.
Is it blues? That classic.
No, it's disjointed and sounds like people who don't know how to play musical instruments.
Yeesh.
Well, if everything goes wrong, I come back and open the school.
All right.
Shall we just barge in or knock on the door first?
Hold on. You're a lot bigger than everybody else. Why is that?
The rest is a lot smaller.
We are tiny.
Martini.
Mass reduce.
There we go. Okay. Let me read this area here. In front of you is a single door made from stone slab balanced on a central pivot. Similar, you think, to the doors in the ruins below Red Larch. Carved reliefs of two dwarves facing each other in profile. So that would be here and here. Through the arch, the blocky contours of a lost dwarven city sprawl. Oh, wait. I guess the arch is behind you. Okay, yeah, it's behind you. Through the arch, the blocky contours of a lost dwarven city sprawl in the subterranean night. From somewhere within comes an agonizing wail as you approach the door, followed by what sound like whimpering pleas. Then the whole city seems to join the chorus with the screams of creatures.
What the fuck?
That's not creepy.
That drowns out the noise of the music that you could faintly hear coming from in front of you.
Thank the gods.
Small blessings.
Yeah.
It sounds like this is another cult.
Sorry, what?
It sounds like this is another cult. Shall we barge in and
Well, we were
and loot the bodies?
If we were looking for cultists, we might have found the right place. Fuck.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
go smack him.
How about we go in calmly? Hopefully, there's no one directly on the other side of the door.
Yeah.
Probably sneak in, you know?
Yeah. Oh, do these?
I mean, I can check to the other side if this is just a wall and not a complete building.
Oh, Gnies. Could you maybe use your fly groom around the pit over there? Maybe there's another entrance you could tie a rope to that we could climb across.
Yeah, but it might take a while. I think how far this.
I mean, it'll just be looking around that corner. We don't have that much rope.
All right, sure.
Dialogue, I would like to get on room
Okay.
and fly a bit to the side over the cavern and see
Okay.
if the wall continues.
Okay. Give me an animal handling check with advantage.
Ouch.
Groom starts to take off, but he doesn't have like a runway or anything. And it's dark. So you fly out over, and it's just darkness in front of you and around you. You have no bearing on where you are as you take off into the dark. The ground fades away behind you. In front of you and to the sides of you, it's just darkness.
All right, I will turn back and go back into land.
Okay.
I'll
just guiding Gru.
I'll let me see. Do I have a torch? Yeah, I'll light a torch and toss it down that hole. The big hole.
Oh, okay. Right here?
Yep.
Just let it fall into the chasm. It falls for 60 feet or so before the light gets too far away for you to see anymore.
Yeesh.
Okay, so no falling.
Well, there's only one way to go. It seems.
Yeah.
Can I make it safely back, or?
Yeah. Oh, well.
It's magical darkness.
You turn. I mean, you make a U-turn. Give me a perception check. We'll say that your companions are having a discussion, and the screaming of the
damned.
Whatever's coming from near you.
Nice.
To guide you back to the ledge. Yeah. You. After a few harrowing heartbeats of being lost in total darkness, you can hear your friends in front of you and the screams coming off to your left. You manage to spot them and land.
All right, guys. I would not advise going there. It's a bit dark.
well, I forgot Groom couldn't see in the dark.
Well, Gnies can out to 60 feet, but even that was not enough to find any bearing.
So should we try the door, or should we just...
I think we should try the door, and I forgot we should hurry. We only have about an hour.
Yeah, we do have just about an hour.
Oh yeah, we need to sneak in.
Yeah, or you have to go back and fill up your meat.
Yeah, that's pretty much the idea.
Sorry,
maybe just nicely ask them to tie each other up.
If the hour runs out, you have to go back and fill up the meter again.
Right. Well, I could cast it at second level and cast it on both of them.
Mm.
Yeah, me too. But let's save the spells off for now.
That's probably the smartest thing to do.
While they're talking, I'm gonna try to sneak through the door because apparently stealth, the thing that I have disadvantage on, is the only thing that I can roll good on.
All right.
It's something.
In front of you guys is a squat stone gatehouse. Beyond, as you approach the door, it swings open the same way that the doors in the ruins below Red Larch did. You pull on this iron handle, and it like rotates in the center to create two, like an entrance and an exit, or two spaces between the door and the wall that you can walk past. Beyond the door, an arched corridor seems to zigzag past sturdy stone walls where arrow slits are built in that just empty into darkness. So let me open this up here for you so you get a better idea of what I'm looking at, or what you're looking at. So these things here are the arrow slits, and it's just darkness beyond.
Oh shit.
You look
Let's see.
down to see if there's a tripwire or a trap that's about to spring these arrow slits.
Give me a perception roll.
Oh, I thought you said narrow slits that go into darkness.
If only. Whoops.
13. You don't see any kind of wire or anything awaiting you.
Hey, Gnies, you have that wand of trapped wand of secrets.
Yeah. Let's find some traps.
You can also since it's a different day, you can roll to recharge it.
All right. So I cheat. The recharge a 3.
It's a 1d3. Sweet.
All right. Cool.
So I will use 1 use of my wands of secrets.
All right. Let me look at that.
I will find any trap within 30 feet.
Where we're going in, the hole is actually the place to go.
Secret trap, secret door or trap that is within 30 feet of me.
Okay.
Wee bit closer.
The wand doesn't point out any traps.
All right, guys, it's safe. No traps. No door.
Dope.
It does point out. It does point you in this direction for a secret door, though.
Ooh. All right. I did find a door.
Holy shit!
And I will go to that direction and see if I can find the secret door.
Okay.
Nice.
Give me a investigation check.
Can I help?
You're doing this. You're doing this wall here, right?
Yeah, where it points. So
Right.
that wall then.
Can I help?
I will. All right. I will point out where it is to Grun and say, Grun, you're the expert in finding secret things.
Well, I should say the wand pointed in that direction, not specifically at a chunk of the wall.
Oh.
It like when you cast it, when you used it, it moved to point in this direction.
Yeah, it could be on the other side of the wall or around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
But
All right, Grun, you want to look for a door, or should I?
How about we both do it?
All right.
That's with advantage.
Well,
I guess it doesn't matter, Grunbur.
Nice.
You guys take a few minutes to pat the wall and look around the arrow slits, and it doesn't look like there's a secret door here on this wall.
We don't know which direction. So as long as we find it, I think we're good.
Yeah, let's look around the corner.
Keep in mind that there's still the occasional agonizing scream and whispered pleas coming from somewhere around you, somewhere in front of you, but somewhere around you.
Can I do
Hard to forget.
Can I do an arcana check to see if it's real?
Yeah.
Okay. Arcana.
I'll so you guys can see this.
Oh, not bad. Pretty good.
18 Arcana. It sounds real. It doesn't sound like an illusionary sound.
Well, Dusk, let's hope it's not the third time.
I'm gonna take out my shield. I'm just gonna start walking forward slowly.
Okay.
Yep.
Mm.
How far are you going to move?
Right where I put myself.
All right.
Gnies will follow and keep his hand on the wall in case we find the secret door on the wall that the wand pointed to.
Okay. Let me read here.
Did you say it was directly this way?
It pointed off to your right. Yes.
Huh. Well. Hmm.
As you go further in to this zigzagging hallway, some of these arrow slits seem to be fitted with iron shutters that are closed. Roughly every other one, it seems like, at this point.
Yeah. So Gnies will keep his hands and looking at this wall to see if there's a secret door somewhere.
Me too.
Oh, right. I heard that. You all can also tell that the sounds of the whimpering and the crying is coming from the other side of these walls around you.
All right.
Oh, goody.
I'm gonna go up to one of the arrow slits that's open and look inside.
All right. Open, closed, open, closed, open. Give me a perception check.
See the arrow flying right at your face.
It was a retina scanner in the eye.
Ooh,
Kidding me? See, the only thing I'm good at is the one thing that I have disadvantage on.
You walk up to the arrow slit and you like peek in, but it's just in the darkness beyond. Your dark vision doesn't pick up. You see what looks like crude bedding, like hay piled up in a corner. It smells like people might have been living here, but you don't see anything
I stick
or anyone.
I stick my finger in the hole and try to pull it. See if it'll like break.
It's okay. Well, I mean, it's an arrow slit. If you remember what castle walls look like with the arrow slits, but the walls are sturdy stone. It doesn't peel away. It's not crumbling.
Ooh. Can I fit through the arrow slits, or is it too small for that?
It would be too small for you to squeeze. If you were one size smaller, perhaps.
I'd be burning a second spell. If you want to take that chance, I'll do it.
Well, problem is that I will be alone on the other side.
Exactly.
Only a minute, and in a minute I can't find a thing. So let's move along and see if we can find that secret door.
Yeah, that's probably the best bet.
yes.
And I keep searching along the wall for the door as
Okay.
we move.
All right. What about you, Dusk? What are you doing?
Just continuing forward with my shield out.
All right. Eventually, you reach the point where you see a door at the other end, similar to the one you've passed through.
No secret doors were found.
I'm sorry?
Oh, sorry. No,
we
I
do see-
asked if you guys found the secret door.
No, we didn't.
I don't think we did, but we do see a token over there.
I think the secret door is on the other side of this wall.
Oh, shoot. They aren't. They aren't. Okay. Yeah, that's bad.
We only see like the top third of it, and now
Yeah.
it's gone.
All right. Well, that sucks.
What?
But I mean, whatever. You saw that there was something there.
I didn't see it.
Of course, there's something there. Okay. So it's similar to the door you came into this hallway with. It's made of a single stone slab with an iron ring in it, and it pivots in the center.
I'm gonna walk through.
Dusk seems the most afraid, but they're leading this.
Okay. Give me a second here. Let me reveal this. There we go. I'm gonna have to turn. I'm gonna have to hide everything on this floor since I'm trying. Why is it not letting me select? There we go. Yeah, every time I reveal something, it's gonna have to be like, "Can you see this token?" So Dusk, you come out the door, and down the hallway, you can see another door, and this hallway just runs into darkness. There's a turn to your left up here, so ahead, but it also just empties into darkness.
Oh boy.
Oh, wait a minute. Back up, back up, back up, back up. Oh.
Back the fuck.
Okay. Let me see. Is it dark? Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. Ah, yes. Yes, it's all just dark. Sorry. You can hear music faintly louder. Now that the whimpering and the pleading is behind you, you can hear music coming from down the hall as well. Yeah.
Guys, let's liberate these instruments from their misuse.
Yes, please.
Actual instruments. I had a second to figure out what you meant. Are you talking about the prisoners? What?
There's cruelty and there's cruelty, but this music, ugh.
Yeah, that's worse than torturing people.
Well, it is
Yep.
torturing people.
I don't know. I kind of like it.
I give a very, very concerned look to Auther.
All right. I made a mistake. I made a mistake with the music. It's not coming from down the hall here. You can actually hear it coming from the other side of this door.
Oh, that's where I thought it was coming from.
Yeah, that's my fault.
I meant I thought it was coming from there. I wasn't completely paying attention.
Alright, guys, let's get into the...
Sneak in.
All right. Give me a stealth check as you open the door.
Good guys. Here it comes. The one time that I'm going to roll bad on it. There it is.
Oh no! You
So many
pull on the
clanks.
iron chain and the door grinds. Somehow the stone accidentally catches and just grinds against itself. You hear the music on the other side of the door immediately stop as you pull the door open and look into... Let me open this up. There we go. There we go. And let me read this off to you. A stone fountain stands in the middle of a grand plaza. The sides of the fountain are sculpted into the shapes of dwarves bearing drums and horns. Near the fountain, several figures in feathered attire play shrill, discordant tunes on flutes made of bone.
Hi, guys.
They're all human. Let's see. Yeah, they stop playing and look at you.
You guys sounded great.
One of the one of the figures, this one right here, turns to look at you guys. Let's see. Frustration clearly printed on his face.
Turn person.
Well, let me finish what I was going to say.
Sorry.
Frustration clearly printed on his face. He sees Dusk enter the room, and goes, "Do you? I'm desperately in need for somebody with any ounce of musical talent. Would you be able to show these sad excuses for musicians any kind of performance?"
At that point, Gnies will BART in and says,
Alright, me and pretty lady over here. We can help you out.
Not that
Yeah,
one, but definitely Maeve.
I walk with him and get my flute from my bag.
Mm-hmm.
And I will get my pan flute.
All right, let's jam then.
I don't cast charm person.
And I will start playing the pan flute.
Yeah, I will harmonize with him and try to create a nice sound there.
All right. The other people, like hold out their bone flutes to anybody who wants to try to play it.
I want to do it. I want to play a bone
I
flute.
stay in the hall.
All right.
I stay in the hall.
Those of you who are going to play your own instruments, line up right here for me. Those of you who are taking a bone flute, come over here and stand next to one of these guys, please. Just to
I'll
help
give it
me.
a try.
Just to help me keep track of who's doing what.
I love that this became from like, let's find the coldest to no music lesson.
What did those?
All right,
Important things, guys. Come on.
I know they
Yeah.
want to kill us, but
No.
free music lesson? Heck yeah.
Yeah,
All
and
right,
priorities.
Everybody who is going to play an instrument, give me a performance check.
Can we do a pan flute check?
Check, that's performance.
Yeah, but we have two
Oh.
proficiencies.
This is sad.
I sound better than the bard.
The dialogue. We
Yeah.
have like two
I don't.
Can we use?
I don't understand what you're asking.
Like instruments counts as two, and you can have proficiency in them.
Oh, I see what
Oh.
you're saying. I see what you're saying. Well, if you have a musical instrument as a tool, for performance, I will say in this situation, you can roll with advantage.
Oh, good. Okay. I have the flute and the lyre. Can I re-roll then?
Yeah, you can roll and
Oh,
take the higher.
thank you.
You all can if you want.
All right, so I
If
don't
you
take
have
the
a
pen.
tool. If you have a tool.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's a jam session.
Oh, my honor wasn't.
All right, so just completely show these initiates, these other people, just how it's done. The guy at the other end of the fountain, when you're done playing, claps. Very good, very good. This will certainly please our mistress. You three, and he points to three of them. He goes, "Give them your robes. You three will be part of the entertainment this evening. Yes. Meet back here in, let's say, an hour. We'll go over some songs we're going to play, and then I will take us. We will go to Arisi.
Okay.
While they were playing, I wanted to look around that corner.
Okay. Grunbur, give me a perception check.
Maeve.
Hey. Yes.
Who's that?
What?
Arisi or something?
I am sorry, dear. I have no idea who you're talking about.
But aren't you supposed to know your audience?
Oh, of course I'm supposed to know my audience, but
Oh, that's. Grunbur, as you peek around the corner, you see a tapered obelisk in the middle of the room, middle of the tunnel. That's about it. Around the obelisk, a colored cobblestone mosaic depicts Moradin, who you know is a god the dwarves.
Oh.
A huge warhammer slung over his shoulder.
Huh.
But the tunnel just runs off into darkness in both directions from you. Eventually, you hear the music behind you from your companions stop playing. Can you guys see the names on these tokens?
No.
No, we can't.
Okay. Well, that's good, I guess. Small mercy. This gentleman here, I will reveal his name to you. There we go. You should be able to see it now, I hope.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. This is... Let me find his link here. He doesn't introduce himself. He assumes you know who he is. He assumes you're supposed to be down here. He is a half-moon elf.
What the F is
The
that?
other people around the fountain refer to him as Wind Harrow. I'll just type it up real quick. There you go.
I want to look at the guy that I took the flute from, and I say, I'm 16. I've never played a flute, and even I was better than you.
He just
That's just
sneers at
me.
you and goes, "That's great. Congratulations."
Thank you. I hope you feel bad.
Mr. Wind Harrow, can I be excused to go back to my duties? Wind Harrow nods and goes, "Make sure to pick up another robe as you leave, just so we're all clear about who's supposed to be where." And he nods and exits the room.
Hopefully you're better at those.
Alright, Gnies will definitely put on the ropes.
Yeah,
God.
so will Maeve.
All right.
I don't want to put the ropes on.
All right. So this one, and the one that left the room both gave you robes, and they walk out. Grunbur, as these three humans exit the room behind you, one of them lights up a torch, spots you, and goes, "Shouldn't you be inside with Wind Arrow? You got to be careful hanging out here by yourself. Somebody might, one of the overseers might take it the wrong way and punish you."
I'm not. I was traveling with them. I was the musical group. I'm mostly here for background help them get things done before and after musical performances.
Right. Well, if you want a robe, you should come with us. Otherwise you might, like I said, one of the taskmasters might see you walking around, think you're not supposed to be here, and then it could be bad for you. Safety in numbers, right? And he kind of like winks at you.
Yeah, all right. I go with them.
All right.
Let's party.
So they walk you. I will reveal the map that you follow. What are the rest of you doing?
Waiting for instructions.
Yeah, putting on the ropes and looking at Wind Harrow.
All right. Well, Wind Harrow's like, "Well, don't look at me. The performance isn't for a few hours yet.
All right.
Go back to what you're supposed to be doing."
All right.
Right.
We'll
Yes.
practice.
Of course.
We'll meet here and
Come
we'll
on, guys.
practice.
Come
for
on,
tonight.
guys. Follow me.
Okay, thank you.
All right. So hold on. These three. Yes. Okay. So Grunbur, these three head off in this direction and lead you this way. There's a door here. There's a door here. Oh wait, my bad. They would have stopped at this door.
Oh.
And led you inside to this room.
What's that door over there?
That's the. Are you new here? That's the torture room.
Yes, yes.
Everybody knows about the torture room. Nobody wants to go to the torture room.
I am new here. I'm with them. Just showed up.
Well, come on, come get your robe. They open up this trunk and there's like a wardrobe full of cultist robes with a symbol on it. The three of you who took a robe, or everybody in the room with Wind Harrow who took a robe, also notice there's a symbol on you on the robes. Where is it? Where is it? If I share this with you, are you going to see what it's called? Yes. Is there a way for me to take it? Copy. Oh, yeah. All right. Copy image. I mean, if you ask about it, I'm sure, but I'm trying to be. Oh, I'm trying to be coy.
I'm definitely not going to ask about a cult symbol.
Yeah. What's this secret cult you got going on here that I somehow managed to join for playing a flute very well?
Third cult this month.
You're the third one this month.
It's a weird reason to join a cult, but okay.
Oh, the fashion is all they talk about everywhere, cult fashion. Oof.
All right, so hand out.
Well, I imagine it's an improvement for Gnies.
I didn't want to join a cult. I just wanted occult things. Jeez.
Everybody, all groups have their own thing. Why not make ours a cult thing?
Are we starting a cult?
No.
We're joining a cult.
I am down.
You're already in a cult when you joined us.
I've got Kool-Aid.
We are the cult killing cult. We kill cults. That's our cult.
Oh yeah.
Did I? Okay, that's not. All right. All right. Show players.
Oh, it's a new image.
It's emblazoned. The robes are like a deep blue. The image is like a white tin, like an eggshell white color on the robes.
What's this?
Have I seen that symbol before?
Have I seen that symbol before?
Yeah.
Any of us have seen that symbol before.
Gnies, you have seen that symbol before.
Oh boy.
Give me a wisdom check.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh.
Nope.
You can't remember where though. Dusk. Also, give me a wisdom save, please.
Check.
If you don't say, you join the cult. Jeez.
Well, that's twice as high as I got. So you remember twice as much.
Yeah,
2 times 0.
Dusk, you also think you might have seen it somewhere before, but you can't remember. It's like on the tip of your.
The one that I almost got sacrificed to the first time. I'm saying this as I'm like walking behind Maeve.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at Wind Harrow again, big smile, and say, darling, I am absolutely terrible with this kind of thing, but of course I know why we are here, but what exactly the meaning of the symbol itself? I'm terrible with runes. Again, big smile.
Give me a deception check.
Oh!
That's not good.
Oh, Wind Harrow looks at you funny. Are you new here?
Are in fact new here.
How long ago did you join our illustrious family?
Oh, it hasn't been very long, you know. Probably. Oh, what did you say, Dusk? Is it like?
You know,
Yeah, around
uh,
a few
um,
weeks.
yeah,
Yeah, we are very new here. And again, I'm not talking about the whole organization. I'm mostly talking about the symbology, you know. Again, very scatterbrained.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Well, child, uh, it is a symbol of the all worship that we all surrender ourselves to. Um, you were asleep during that part of the initiation,
Also
but
very possible.
it is the thing that we pledge ourselves to. It is the uh, as the DM. Let me say, hold on a second here, because there's a word for it I'm looking for. It is more than a symbol. Oh my god. Seriously? That's it. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. It is the symbol of Arisi. It is the symbol of her
Oh,
right
yes,
to
that was
wield
it.
the wind.
Oh, of course.
feels
Thank
the
you.
wind. Taro, can you fly?
I am not. I do not have the spells to fly personally,
Oh,
but he points out over the ledge that is behind you guys over here.
Hey,
Um,
do you want to learn to fly? I can teach you. It's not hard.
I look at Dusk very
do you have
slightly.
Groom with you, Gnies?
Yeah, he's with me.
He nods. He nods at you and goes, "Ah, I see. I see. Arisi has favored the small one there with a pet. How impressive that you managed to gain such favor so quickly." No, little one, I do not wish to learn to fly just at this moment. When Arisi feels that I have earned the right, I will be given wings of my own, similar to hers, I pray.
chicken.
Dusk, you look out over the darkness, and it's just the ledge just goes off beyond your dark range of dark vision.
So, guys, should we continue on our regular affairs?
Yes,
We
yes.
should go do our chores.
Yes.
Well, to be fair, I think playing instruments is more fun than scrubbing and cleaning, but fine.
Oh, you'll have time. You'll have time to play later this evening. We need to practice before the big event.
Definitely.
Until then, you should return to your duties. Just
Fine.
make sure to let your taskmasters know that you need to be back here for practice.
Yeah.
For Reese.
Of course. Yes.
Definitely.
Of course.
Grunbur, after these three cultists that you're with put their robes on, they exit the room. Are you going to go with them or stay here?
I'll put one of those things on the cult robes.
Uh-huh.
And once wait for them to leave, and then we'll go out into this hall and try to find that secret passage. If there's no one in the hall.
So they march. as you come out, they are marching down this way and head off up this hallway. You can. This is all happening while you guys are all still having this conversation with Wind Harrow. So where are you going, Grunbur? Move yourself where you want to go.
Along this wall here, trying to find a secret passage.
All right. Give me an investigation check as you move your way down the wall.
All right. Pretty good.
16. You walk along the wall and don't find anything. You do a pretty thorough search, but don't find any kind of secret door.
Is there like I don't know? It looks like the wall. Looks like the wall, like right where I'm standing.
It in fact it does, and comes down here.
Oh. Will I go down there in the?
Okay. You see another hole, which ends at the wall. Here.
Okay. Yeah. I look for a secret passage right there.
All right. Give me an investigation check.
I mean, a hallway with a dead end. Jeez. It's like screaming at me.
Yeah. You touch the stones, and eventually one pushes in like a button, and the door here slides away to reveal the room beyond.
Go in the secret door.
Okay.
You
walk in, and two Kenku like turn around in surprise. These short, stubby bird-like humanoids with black skin and black feathers are looking at you. And one of them, the one on your this one right here, in a different voice, deep and commanding. Why are you here?
I speak in Dwarvish. And say. Er was sent here to make sure everything was well. In an organization like this, you really need to make sure everyone's on the up and up. So I was sent in here to just check in, make sure that nothing suspicious is happening. But it seems like you two are where you're supposed to be.
Give me a deception check.
That was a horrible lie.
It doesn't matter if the dice say it was good.
I know. It sounded good at first, but then I thought about it. Hey!
Whoa!
They look at each other and like shrug. The Kenku who spoke to you goes, "Common, fucker, do you speak it?"
I speak in common. Really need to.
Why are you here?
My deception was useless. I just say the same thing again.
Okay. Give me another deception.
Oh my gosh.
God damn.
Shit!
There it is.
The other Kenku, this one, in a high squeaky voice, says, "I ain't no liar. It's true. Everything I say is true." And then this Kenku, in a completely different voice than the one he's been using, kind of like a female voice, says, I should report you to the authorities for your deceptions.
Level 2. Charm person.
Okay. That's a wisdom save on both.
13.
Of them, right?
13. Yep.
What? Somebody said something?
I said 13.
Right, but...
Oh, I was just agreeing.
Oh,
Yep,
okay.
wisdom.
One of them rolled a 6. This one here.
Come on.
The other one rolled an 18. This Kenku, in a different voice than the one he used before, kind of like a flat affect, goes right, makes sense. This Kenku shakes his head. This Kenku shakes his head, and in that deep voice he used the first 2 times he spoke to you, goes, "Well, me and my little friend here," and he pats his short bow on the side. "Doesn't believe what you're saying now. So maybe you should start saying what I want to hear."
What do you want to hear? I think me casting that spell was. I think he would have known I was casting a spell.
Oh yeah.
Okay. What do you want?
Does he also know that you tried to charm him?
His arcana skill wasn't high enough to identify what spell was being cast.
No, but doesn't charm person say that if they succeed their saving throw, that's...
Let me scroll back up.
I'll
You must make a wisdom saving throw. If it fails, when the spell ends, the creature knows it was charmed by you. It doesn't say anything about if it succeeds.
Huh. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I think the creature can still see him casting a spell.
Yeah, it's just its arcana skill wasn't high enough to know what spell he just cast.
I ask him. What do you want to hear?
Why don't you answer the question?
What?
Why are you here? And he takes the bow and strings it with an arrow and points it at you. You 4 are done. You 4 are done now with Wind Harrow. You're coming out of the room.
Well, as a coincidence, I was also planning on going in the similar direction that Grunbur was, and that was before he already went there. I had that idea to go there.
All right. So move yourself 30 feet.
Right.
Yeah, I'll follow the goblin that seems to know what he's doing.
Okay.
It's
Start
usually
calling
the safe
out.
guy.
Grandma.
I'll follow practicing with my bone flute.
Okay.
I need it.
All right.
Okay, I'll give you a few pointers, sweetie. I'll give you.
Gnies, you can hear Grunbur talking with somebody close by. His voice is echoing down this hallway here. Grunbur,
Guys,
the
Kenku
Kenku tells you, the Kenku tells you to answer the question and points the short bow at you.
All right. I need to pull something out of my bag. Is that all right?
Careful now.
I pull out the belt with the drow symbol on it.
Uh-huh.
And say.
You weren't wearing it?
No.
Okay. All right. So you pull it out. Do you show it to him? Is that what you're trying to do?
Yes. I'm here to report that the branch in Red Larch has fallen. But we need to keep this hushed. I simply got lost trying to find the leader of this area.
Give me another deception check.
Please. Deception. I only dodge deception. Come on.
I
hate everything. I'm gonna get shot.
The Kenku looks at you, looks at the belt, and that's where we'll end tonight's episode.
Oh boy.
Evil dialogue.
Unless you guys can keep going.
Yes.
I can keep going. So.
Yeah.
How much? I know what the rest of this place looks like. How much longer can you guys go?
As long as you guys
I
want
can
to.
go for at least another 3 hours.
Wow. All right.
Free here, true.
This time I slept before we started.
Well, I would have to get off before that, but all right. Grunbur, give me an initiative check. Hold on. Let me make sure it's clear. Yes. All right. Give me an initiative roll.
All right. I was prepared for this.
I suppose the rest of you, since you're heading in this direction, should also give me initiative rolls.
I have a history. I think I have a history of getting good initiative. So come on. Hey, it's better than his. Or hers. His, I think. Sounded like a guy.
Grunbur, Gnies, Maeve, Dusk, Author, and the Kenku. All right. I'm also going to roll this Kenku's. You know what? I think I need to name him separately so he doesn't pull the same token.
Kenku
Charmed.
2.
Let's see. There we go.
Kenku.
There we go. Kenku Charmed. Yeah. Okay. So initiative for this. All right. And then descending order. There we go. All right. Maeve, you get to go first.
Well, I will continue to walk in towards Grumper's voice.
Okay. Dusk, you're after her.
I also do that.
Okay.
You hear echoes through the wall of an Irish accent that's horribly lying.
All right. Grunbur, the Kenku that charmed you is just kind of standing there listening to this conversation happen when the other Kenku in the room pulls the short bow on you. He kind of just continues to stand there watching what's going on. And then it is your turn.
All right.
So just to be clear, the Kenku that is not charmed is going to shoot you with the crossbow, the short bow.
Yeah.
There's no like he's threatening you with it or ambiguity about what he's going to do.
Okay. Ooh, I got an idea. But I gotta make sure it'll work. One second.
Funny, I don't think I have ever had a non-player character roll an insight check.
Since charm person didn't work, and I'm pretty sure you can't cast charm person on a creature if it failed again for the rest of the day.
It doesn't say that the spell, but most charm effects that.
Can I use hypnotic gaze work on the Kenku? Since it's different spell.
That class ability of yours?
Yeah.
Does it say if the creature's hostile to you in the class ability?
Let
me look it up because you have it written down, right?
There you go.
If the target can see or hear you, it must make a wisdom save. Yeah, it doesn't say anything. It doesn't look like it says anything about if the creature is hostile. Okay.
I get close to him. I run up to him and cast Hypnotic Gaze.
He rolled a 9.
Suck it, bitch.
So he puts the short bow down and is just kind of in a trance.
That really would have been anticlimactic to be in episode on.
All right, Author, your turn.
I haven't heard any combat yet, right?
No. It seems the two ladies in front of you and Gnies have heard Grunbur somewhere nearby.
All right, I'll just move my full movement there.
Okay.
And I'm just going to be practicing on the flute.
All right. Gnies?
Yeah, Gnies would just, walk a bit further.
Okay. How is Groom getting around?
He tries to fly if that's possible here. If not, then
yeah, but he has to keep moving. I don't think he has the ability to hover.
no, he doesn't.
Every turn he's got to keep moving. If he wants to keep.
Yeah, but he could potentially land at the end of the turn.
Okay.
Just as our broom. When he can't fly around, sits on it and follows him.
The Kenku's turn, the one who wasn't charmed before. Let's see. Until the end of your next turn. All right, so he does nothing. Speed drops to 0. Creature is incapacitated and visibly dazed. Until the end of your next turn. So, Maeve, it's your turn again.
Okay. I just see Grunbur talking to people, so I'll continue walking to the door.
Okay.
And
you enter the room and you see 2 Kenku. The one next to Grunbur looks like he's just zoning out where he's standing. Grunbur's doing something. This one here sees you come in and squawks in surprise and goes, who are you?
Hi, hello, dear Maeve. What's happening?
And you're wearing one of the robes, right?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. He kind of nods as you say that. Hello?
Hi. Is everything okay here?
Everything's fine. Praise Arisi. Everything's fine.
Praise Arisi.
Can I talk?
You have to use your action to maintain the effect, but yeah, you could talk to Maeve.
Oh yeah. Harry Maeve. Can you get everyone here? What's up? I don't break eye contact with the guy. I'm hypnotizing.
Okay.
Of course I can. Okay. Since I believe people will already be coming this way, I will. I have my lyre next to me. I will strum it. A very pretty song that does not at all go with the words "People, you should really come this way," and cast a bane on the 2 of them.
Okay.
Oh no. Well, actually, I don't know if that'll end my charm effect.
No, it's just like a status element that she applies.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
It's not an attack, technically.
Although the Kenku who is not charmed by you may consider that a hostile action.
He needs to make a charisma save.
All right. So the one that is being hypnotized by Grunbur rolled a 9. The other one rolled a 16.
Oh, yeah. It passes.
One, but not the other.
Okay.
Not the other. Same thing.
So with the bonus action, I'm gonna look at Grumber and play it a little more and say, "You're already very charming, but please be even more." And I'll give him magical inspiration.
Okay.
Really could have used
So, yeah, it's regular inspiration, but you have you can add this. It's there.
Yeah, you can add it to your damage or healing spells.
Nice.
If you want.
In addition.
Thank you.
All right, Dusk. You hear Maeve sing a jaunty little tune to come swiftly into the room, please. Now, please.
I will get there, and then I'll use my action to dash.
Okay.
And
you enter the room, and the Kenku. This Kenku is to see you enter the room, but notices you have the robes on as well. Sorry, you go ahead and do what you were going to do before I continue.
I'm gonna give that one a thumbs up.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna pull out my sword and shield and ready myself in case something goes south.
That's not
Okay.
That's not suspicious.
That's not dangerous at all. All right. Kenku C. Seeing that Dusk pulled out your sword and shield, pulls out his short bow and goes, what's going on here? In like an elvish kind of dialect.
Who's he talking to?
He's talking to Dusk right now.
I look at him and I say with full confidence, I have no idea.
Okay. All right.
Your ignorance is calm.
He's gonna when you move towards the one that's being like hypnotized by Grunbur, I need to see something real quick before I make a decision on what he does.
Looking at my charm effect.
Well, the charmed creature regards you as a friendly acquaintance, but just you. The charmed effect ends if you or your companions do anything harmful to it. Dusk, give me a deception roll with advantage.
Oh boy, okay.
I mean, isn't that completely honest? I don't know what I'm doing.
I also have no idea what I'm doing.
Right, but
I
he's
think one of us has.
11.
Ooh,
Huh. Two 11s.
All right.
that's pretty.
Yeah, the Kenku C, when he sees Dusk approach the other Kenku with sword and shield drawn, will fire off a short bow shot at Dusk. For 16, which does nothing, just clangs off your shield harmlessly. A warning shot, he says. Step away.
I'd like to make an insight check.
All right. Yeah. You think it was a warning shot.
Okay.
Grunbur, it's your
I'm
turn.
not going to listen to you.
Huh? I'm sorry?
Oh, I was just telling it that I'm not going to listen to it.
Oh, all right.
I spend my action keeping the guy under my hypnotic spell, and I say to the other Kenku, do not worry. He is simply afraid of birds. I mean, she.
You're talking about
Yeah,
Dusk being
yeah,
afraid
yeah,
of birds?
yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. On subsequent turns, use your action to maintain it. However, the effect ends if you move the. All right, blah, 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 blah. Or the creature takes damage. That's an important thing that Dusk needs to know. If you damage the one that Grunbur's maintaining the effect on, it will end.
You can lower your bow.
All right. Give me a persuasion check with advantage on that.
Yeah. Persuasion. It's probably gonna be good. Yeah.
19. He kind of looks between the three of you, new people. Nods and put. Are you gonna do anything else, Grunber?
I whisper to Dusk. Wait for everyone to get in here. Then we can talk.
Okay.
All right, Auther, your turn.
Alright, so I'm gonna move 30, pet the
Okay.
dragon. And tell Gnies,
Okay.
what do you think the girls are doing while I play my flute? And I want to make a performance to see how I am.
Okay.
What do you say?
I say, what do you think the girls are doing?
Got things. Ask them.
Okay. That's my turn. That's all I'm doing.
All right. You're doing pretty well with that flute. Pretty good.
I feel confident. Yeah.
Yeah. Gnies, your turn.
Yeah. Is there like a ceiling here, or is it just walls?
There is a ceiling. What you guys are in right now is like a little arched hallway.
Oh, that's too bad.
You'd say it's like probably 5 feet higher than the tallest member of the group.
All right. I will have Groom fly over or near me. I will jump on his back, and then we will keep flying through the door. I will yell out to Maeve, "Duck!"
Okay.
Here.
I will fly into the room. If that's possible.
No. Getting through the door, Groom wouldn't be able to fly through the doorway.
Thank goodness.
No, but like if he like glides and then like shuts its wings in and just shoots through the door and then fold out its wings again after that.
No, I don't think so.
All right.
Acrobatics.
Then Groom will drop me off here.
Okay.
Let me check something.
Sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
What? Acrobatics check?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. You guys can suggest checks. I'm open to changing my rulings sometimes.
Hey, just
Bread check, please. We never got those sandwiches.
You get a natural 20, it'll work.
I forgot them at the cart. My bad.
No, all
Damn it.
Then Groom will drop me off there, and we will just stay there.
You're not going to move on your own?
I can't. It takes 15 feet of movement to get on to Groom and 15 feet to get off.
Oh, wow. All right. Okay. I see why you
No,
wanted...
wait. I will stay on Groom then.
Okay. All right. Yeah, it doesn't make sense to get off him if you're just going to get on. All right. So the Kenku that Grunbur is hypnotizing is still standing there hypnotized, and Maeve, it is your turn.
Well, I will move here, all the while talking very calmly to the Kenku, saying, "Yes, oh, don't worry about anything, darling. Everything is going perfectly okay." Yeah, my friend here, yes, Grunbur is correct. She's deadly afraid of birds. And yeah, I can a person no? Yeah, that's gonna be it. I'm not gonna attack this turn.
Okay. Dusk, your turn.
I'll just walk over to this one. How confident am I that I could murder this thing in order to keep us safe?
You heard everything that just happened.
I know, but as soon as the charm spell ends and the hypnotizing ends, we're kind of screwed.
Well, not if you follow my plan. Which is get everyone in here.
Sure, I'll hold my action and I'll wait until someone else attacks before I whack this bird.
All right. So this Kenku is starting to get a little squirrely. You can tell things are not sitting right with it, especially when Dusk strolls up to it. So it's going to try to. Let's see here.
Wait to face your fear, Dusk.
5, 10. Oh, wait. I moved it. I didn't mean to. Right there. Wait. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It will attempt to run towards the door. Past Dusk and Grunbur, if you guys want to try to take opportunity attacks.
Can I just talk?
Yeah.
Where are you going? It's fine. We're all friends here.
Latrine dirty, sir. He says in like a little kid voice.
Come on, stay.
Gnies, you're right in front of the door, right in front of this thing trying to get out. Are you going to attempt to stop it?
Well, he can't get past me and Groom. If we're standing in the doorway, so.
All right. Then he will attempt to shove you out of the way.
All right, so he's going to attempt to shove Groom then.
Yeah, with a strength check.
And he's not faced by this flying reptile.
Oh, he is, but he'd rather be out of the room than in it right now.
I have a question.
But he rolled a 5, so he like collided with you and didn't go anywhere.
I have a question. Would he dare to touch someone riding one of those creatures? Since seems to be some kind of symbol of power.
Didn't seem to deter him this time.
He's too scared.
But that's the Kenku. Didn't go anywhere.
Wait.
Grunbur.
Just wait for Auther to get in here, and then we can do what? Follow my plan.
The problem is he's not going to get into there because we're blocking the door.
Auther.
Yeah.
Oh, good. You can hear me. Get your ass in here.
What? I can't hear you over me playing this flute.
For fuck's sake. All right. Shit. I can't do anything. I gotta keep this guy hypnotized.
You're gonna spend your action to keep him hypnotized?
Yeah.
All right. Auther, your turn.
Okay. I'll move to the door, see the bird. Go, hey, look, a bird. And
All right.
I'll get inside with the dash, I guess.
Okay. You have to get past the Kenku, who's blocking the doorway. I know there's something in the rule book about moving through an enemy's space.
That's only if you're a halfling. If you're not a halfling, you can't move through enemy space.
All right. So if you want to get into the room, you're going to have to push that Kenku aside.
Well, I'll look at Grunbur and say, what are we doing, Grunbur?
Okay, everybody, knock that guy the fuck out.
What?
Okay. And I magic missile.
that.
Okay. So magic missile's just damage, right?
Yeah, 3d4 plus 3.
All right.
Unless he has a shield.
This Kenku? No. You unleash 3 magic missiles. They slam into this Kenku, and he goes "Quack!" and falls unconscious onto the floor.
Then he's dead.
Yeah, I wasn't holding back.
Oh.
You can't hold back on ranged attack, so.
All right. Yeah,
you can
he's dead.
aim for a leg. Jeez. Whatever.
Go all the way or we go home.
Is that everything from you, Author?
Yeah, I just killed the bird, so I'm good.
All right. Gnies?
Gnies Groom will walk in.
Uh-huh.
And Gnies will go stabby. First with dagger, sir.
All right.
Oh, I have advantage, right? Because he's incapacitated.
Yeah, that is correct. He's also dazed, I think, which is this similar.
Yep.
So that's a 22.
That'll hit. Yeah.
And it's an auto crit, right?
Let me look up ailments and conditions on.
It should be incapacitated.
Cannot take actions or reactions on incapacitated. Huh. I don't have a dazed condition. That's weird.
They're considered incapacitated.
Yeah.
Oh.
Huh. Yeah, well, I don't want to rule that because in the future...
It's not auto crit then.
Yeah.
It needs to be what is it, restrained or unconscious or something?
Yeah, it just says cannot take actions or reactions. So
I thought that incapacitated was also like the same as unconscious, but it's not, sadly enough. Alright, so that's just 5 piercing damage.
Alright.
And then I will go ham with my short sword as well.
Oh yeah.
And it's no longer incapacitated, right?
It is for this attack.
Sweet.
Sweet. 15?
That will hit.
For another 3 piercing damage.
Alright, it's still alive, but it's no longer charmed by your ally.
And then Groom is going to take off.
Okay.
And fly a little bit back.
Okay. Yeah, this one's dead. All right. So it's the Kenku's turn now. Like shaking the stabbing he took knocked him out of his dazed state, and in anger he's going to draw his short sword and with that deep voice he spoke to you the first time, he's going to start cussing you out. 8 to hit. Yeah. And then just kind of move here, back himself into a corner. Yeah. And that's his turn. So it's Maeve's turn.
Okay. Honestly, I will first ask Grunbur, do we want him alive?
I mean, I didn't want him dead. But whatever you want. My plan was for everyone to attack him at the same time, like hold their action, but
Very specific.
Okay, I'm just gonna look at the thing and say, honey, you already looked pathetic before, now it's even sadder. And call vicious mockery, like, with a very, very sweet tone, because the poor guy has been through enough.
He has like 1 hit point left, if I'm not mistaken.
What do I roll on that? Wisdom or charisma?
It's wisdom, but it's minus 1d4 because of the bane.
Okay.
Oh boy.
16 to the
Oh
save.
yeah, it beats. Oh, he's feeling good about himself.
I guess so.
Yeah, I'm just
have it.
gonna stand there looking at him.
Lives to die another day.
All right, Dusk.
I want to go up and I want to smack this bird before someone else kills it.
right.
I at least want to get something done.
Conquer your fear, Dusk.
Yeah, let me conquer this fear.
24.
Wow.
I think it's conquered, guys.
Conquer.
Yeah.
Oh, would you look at that?
I'm still waiting for the damage to load.
For some reason, it's not. Yeah, we'll just.
If you just click on longsword,
It didn't. Oh, there we go. Oh wait, that was from you.
Yeah. If
Poor
that's a
bird.
+4 modifier, it doesn't matter what you roll. This thing is dead.
Talking about that, you're so. Oh, this is just. Yeah, okay. I just stab it.
All right. I mean, you can do it non-lethally if you want, but
Sure, I'll knock it out.
all right.
oh,
Stab it gently.
And I'll put,
I'll give it a lobotomy.
okay. All right. It's unconscious. You guys wait for a moment to see if any kind of alarm is raised, any kind of sound. And then you hear squawking like the same types of voices from these two you hear coming from the hallway outside, raising an alarm.
Oh boy.
Guess we're gonna have to fight, guys.
And then that's where we'll end it for tonight.
All right.
okay.
Alrighty.
Sweet, guys.
Well, thank you everybody for joining us. We went a little bit. We started late and went a little bit longer than I had anticipated, but it was a good way to get this combat out now. Next week, hopefully, we will meet again. Until then, take care.